Also, during this game, I'm gonna be playing background music through Roll20, so I'll let you know when that happens, and if you can't hear it, we'll try to fix it as quickly as possible, but we won't dote on it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so just go right into it. Let me move you guys.
I think we had a decision. Were we gonna rest here first, or did we already
Oh,
do
right.
that?
You guys are in the shrine.
Yeah,
There we go.
I guess we didn't have to
I
necessarily.
mean, maybe.
I think I was originally thinking we might just because we had traveled for a long time. But I know,
So
like
yeah,
spell wise, I'm doing just fine. I think as a whole we're not really hurting on resources. I used a high
yeah,
level
not that many
spell
were
to
used
turn
from
one of
that
these.
battle.
One of these guys got turned into a cat and ran away, so he's out
Yeah.
there still. Cat drow.
Oh, you let
What
him
level
escape?
is divination? Level 4?
He has a level 4 spell.
I think we need to rest just because, like, we've spent 8 or 10 hours traveling.
Right, that's what I felt like too.
Okay.
We have this defensible position. At least I assume we can camp in here. She didn't say we couldn't. And then before she hid behind this wall. I seem to remember that being what she did because she was upset at us because we were like, "We don't believe you." Everybody
Yeah,
in this entire adventure path lies to us pretty much. So I mean, oh, that's right. I have Grand Destiny running. I never actually had to use that. I never actually had to use the bonus from it. It's a pretty cool spell. It's like that. I think Henrik was casting like like a better version of it, Premonition, I think, or something like that. I think was what it was, maybe, or I don't remember.
What?
Someone listen. I have a spell called Grand Destiny. And I was saying I think Henrik was casting something similar to that, where like you gotta give yourself a bonus to like a single roll or a couple of rolls.
Oh,
Actually,
Moment of
but
Prescience.
yeah, Grand Destiny is kind of like that, but it's only a +5 or a +4 or something. Yeah, +4 bonus. I mean, you can apply it to like 3 rolls or something like that.
It's pretty good. Yep, so what are you guys gonna do?
we're gonna prepare to camp
Rest
out here,
here.
In the
and
in the shrine?
yeah, in the
Sure, why not?
shrine. We're gonna take some watches, and I'm gonna prepare a divination before I go to sleep, or before we rest.
Okay. Wait
Let me
just a
make
moment,
note of the
'cause I
amount.
have to set something up.
Okay.
He's on to us, boys.
Wait, are you kidding me? Nobody did any damage to me in all the time that I wasn't able to play?
You were invisible the whole
Um,
time.
Well, you're
So.
invisible. That's
How?
you always
It
just
wasn't.
go invisible, so I made you go invisible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
Also, it was. I mean, it was just some drow. It wasn't like a
The only
super
time stuff
difficult
hits you is
fight.
if they can see.
Yeah.
See, I still wanted that kitty drow. You should have caught that kitty drow for me.
You ran away.
Was that
Yeah,
baleful
it was a
polymorph
cat.
or?
Well, it was
practically living
shadow
there.
transmutation, but it failed both saves, so effectively it was just baleful polymorph.
Ah, okay.
I kind of wanted to succeed the fort save, so it would just think it was a cat and act like a cat and have like the int of a cat and everything, but then
That would have been
actually just be a
amazing.
drow. It would have been pretty amazing, but oh well. I don't know, somebody might find him and like turn him back into his normal form. Like maybe break enchantment or something on him.
It's possible.
Should I do
Actually, I don't know
that
if break.
for you, Pluto?
I mean, I have break enchantment as well. I don't know if Break Enchantment actually works on it though. It's a level 6
Okay.
spell.
No, it does, because it's only if it's not
So-
dispel magicable.
I'm assuming that you guys are talking about what you're gonna do and the consensus that you guys come to the consensus that you're gonna rest, correct?
Yeah, we'd be like talking about it and be like, this seems like a reasonable place to rest, assuming that our friend here doesn't object to us camping here.
Yep.
Indicating to the wall where our friend has locked herself up. And may or may not actually consider us her friend. We kind of,
Okay. So then this is gone, and you do anything with the drow body?
we probably
Maybe push him
like
off to the
get rid of
side,
him.
but I don't know how to get rid of him.
I don't know, is Nataka gonna eat them?
Tataka eats drow.
It doesn't seem too far beyond him.
No, I think we just get them moved out of here.
Okay, so you're moving them outside of the shrine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright, this will take you a couple minutes.
Yeah, I'd use some magic to like try to clean up the place too a little bit.
Okay, but before you guys get carried away, something happened.
Okay.
So who's
Okay.
who's dragging the bodies outside of the shrine?
Probably me.
Okay.
I don't think I'm dragging though. I'm
Safa,
strong enough to
on
just
the-
lift. Yeah.
Yeah. Safa, on the way out, you see something.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm probably like cleaning up the blood stains and stuff
How
with
far
magic.
away is
Like,
this something?
Not very far away,
Oh.
like within 30 feet.
Ah. If I'm supposed to see it, I don't see it yet.
What you see looks to be a drow. Like very noticeably easily a drow. And this drow is dressed in shimmering chainmail and wielding a demonic shield in one hand and a writhing, scaly whip in the other.
This is the person from the cover now.
I mean, we don't know that.
They all look the same if you ask me.
Okay, no, that's probably the person from the cover.
Okay.
How's she doing
So
here?
as I notice her, I'd plop down Drow in front of me. Not kindly at all.
I love you.
As a statement, probably too, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah? Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
And she continues to walk towards you.
Okay, I'll shout behind my shoulder. We have a visitor.
Okay.
Well, I'll turn around and I'll look around. Do I recognize her?
Give me a perception.
I don't think I have heightened awareness. I
I
didn't
imagine
specify
she's
that I
not
recast
happy.
it, so. So it's a 23.
I mean, I have my suspicions. I know who this
Okay.
is.
Valyria and Nataka, you notice one key detail about this elf.
Mm-hmm.
And that Although it is a drow, she is noticeably missing part of her ear.
Aw, she wants to say hi.
Ah, it's a lever up. Unredeemable. Unfortunately.
Quick, banish her now.
Or so your deity says.
Did I did we get a rest there?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't know what I'm short on.
So I'll
then.
say that you and Nataka are over here.
Not low on much.
The Araxi's
honestly.
over by this.
Okay, doke.
And as you come out to look at her, or check this out, she calls out to you. Is this all you've brought to oppose me?
What did she say that in? Undercommon or?
Yep, this is all we've got.
She's saying it in Elven.
Safa will respond. This is all we need.
That's your trash talk game. You should say, "This is more than we need.
This is where Safa excels.
We came over prepared."
Let's have a diva off. 4 divas versus 1. Come on.
She calls back out to you. A shame. I was expecting so much more. And she says, I give you one chance to leave this place. If you will not, then I'll grant your death wish.
Really? You'll do that for me?
Wait, isn't that a movie? No.
She intends to kill us, right? She's not lying.
You're
Not lying
sure.
about killing us. Not sure. Okay. What a thing to be unsure about.
Wait, I have a point or two in this. Huh?
You're not quite sure. She sounds serious.
Well, I'm just gonna attempt to try to, no, I'm probably not gonna do it. I wanted to make it so that if she tries to attack us, I want to try to react and not be caught on, like, a surprise round.
Alright, time out.
Are you where you are on the map, Arax?
I probably am back here, but yeah, I have overland flight up right now, too, so it'd be like hovering over here.
Just for Valeria's sake, Safa's baring her teeth and snarling, and she looks like she's about to leap.
Rawr.
Oh, is she getting closer?
I feel like
Does anybody do anything else?
this is a trap.
No, I'm holding my restraint, but I'm definitely looking like I'm gonna...
I'll cast
Alright.
Detect Magic, because I'm not sure that she's actually here.
Okay,
Seems
Araxi,
really brazen.
You begin detecting magic, and on the first round, you do detect magic. However,
Then she does
she
something.
raises her flail, or not her flail, her whip, and points it towards you all. And she says, fine, then let it be. This will be the first and last time we meet. And it doesn't even look like she makes gestures. You hear like a sound, but there's this sudden like crack of lightning, a wicked crack of lightning that arcs towards all of you, and I need a reflex save.
Oh
everyone.
boy.
how long has it been since we fought the drow? Like, would I still have my moment of or my grand destiny or whatever up right now?
It hasn't been that long. It's actually only been like 15 minutes or so.
Okay, then it's still up. It has a duration of 10 minutes per caster level, and I'm casting a caster level 16, so yeah, I still have it then. All right, cool. I'm gonna use it here to give myself a +4 bonus to this reflex save, because I think it's probably an important save.
I'm confused.
So we'll see.
What is my sheet?
So it's actually +2 from heroism is a morale bonus, I think, and then the competence bonus.
I'm gonna re-roll this save.
So that's only an 18, so I probably still don't roll very well, but whatever.
Not something's
That's better.
weird about my sheet.
And maybe still fail.
I get to do it to 3 rolls still, so no, 4 rolls actually.
What's going on?
So this is my first roll I've added it to.
Is my... What happened? What is going on?
I don't know what is going.
My hero lab says my reflex is 13, and I don't see any penalties or whatnot, but my roll 20 says it's 17.
Do you have buffs on in roll 20?
No. It says max dex encumbered in roll 20 though. That wasn't there before. Did you turn that stuff on, Matt, by any chance on my sheet?
Turn what on?
Encumbered rules. Because I had it off
I
before.
haven't clicked anything on your sheet.
Okay. Well, still, like, oh my god.
Okay, so I've got a reflex from Valyria and Araxi and Nataka. So yeah, we're just waiting on secret.
I'm just gonna manually roll this. I don't think my reflex is 13. I think this is armor giving me a penalty. Why
Maybe
would it
somehow
do
it got
that?
What does it say on Hero Lab?
It says 13,
If
but
you
it
click
says
on
my
it, it tells you
formula
what
is
it's from.
8 plus 3 plus 2. But my reflex would be higher than my fortitude, would it not be? Maybe it is 13. I don't know.
No. Your fortitude's higher.
Okay, so then something's wrong with the roll 20 thing, making it 17.
Make sure you don't have any buffs checked.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the roll 20 stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna trust Hero Lab for now.
So is 26 accurate?
Yeah.
Okay. Then... Okay, off of these results then.
18 is probably not good enough.
22 might not be good enough.
So, the people who failed and are taking the full damage, Araxi, you're taking the full damage from this.
Yep.
You take 62 points of electricity damage.
Okay.
Next up, Nataka, do you have evasion?
No, I don't.
Oh my god.
You don't? So you're gonna save and take 31 points of electricity damage.
I gotta refresh roll 20. It's not responding.
Yeah, it broke on me too.
31?
It's not even in roll 20. I gotta close Firebox.
Did you say 31?
31, you save for half.
won't let me.
Something odd happens for Valyria and Safa though.
Hmm.
And I guess since whatchamacallit, Secret's trying to get back in, or are you in Secret?
Yeah, I'm trying to reload it. It completely froze on me.
Okay, then I'll describe to Valyria first.
Okay.
Valyria, when the lightning comes around to hit you, you aren't able to dodge out of the way, but something about it seems off to you, and for a moment, you don't think it's really there, but it still hurts you.
So this is like a shadow evocation or something?
Who knows?
Who knows? Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
So instead,
I still
you're
can't
going
adjust
to
my
take
health.
37 points of electricity damage, even though you don't save.
So I'm gonna take 32.
Yep.
Safa, are you back in?
What's going on here?
Yeah.
Oops.
I can't do anything. I got back into roll 20, but it's just locking up again.
Same thing happens with you, even though you don't reflex save, you also for a moment don't think that that lightning is actually lightning, and instead you only take 37 points of electricity damage.
Who, me?
No,
No,
Safa.
Safa.
Or actually, you took the full 62.
That's what I thought. I can't input it because
it
it
just
locks up
happened
every
to
time I try to
me.
do anything on my character sheet.
Same thing. It just started it again. Can't do
Yeah,
anything.
it just locks up. And
I'll
then, like,
just
if I
keep on
use.
happening.
I'm just gonna use Hero Lab and manual roll today.
Ouch, ouch. Alright.
It's fine. I'll get a notepad out and get some codes ready.
Yeah, I wrote down the
Alright,
health,
initiative
and maybe
time.
at some point
Roll
I'll
initiative.
get to change it. Oh man.
I'm also
I
going to
can
start
do
playing
that.
some music.
Okay, that worked, Ellie.
It's going to be kind of quiet, so just to
Ooh.
keep it as background music.
I'm gonna try to refresh it again. No, it won't even let me do it. I have to close
Yeah, I just
it?
can't edit my health. Every time I try to edit my health, it locks up and refuses to let me do it.
But can you do anything else?
What
Because it's
is-
not letting me do anything
Yeah,
at all.
Well, not when I try to edit my health. It locks up and it takes a few minutes, and then like it lets me do stuff again. But if I
Maybe
try to
they're
help edit my health, it
lagging.
locks up again.
They might be hitting a prime.
Like it let me
or
roll
something.
initiative just fine, and that worked. That was fine. But like I can't do anything else.
Can you edit your health on your token?
That's what I've been trying to do it on. Is on the token. That's not
Oh, okay.
working. I'll try on the character sheet. Maybe that'll work fine. I don't know. Oh, it finally worked. Okay. I just had to wait for several minutes. I don't know. That's
Let's
a new one
see.
for me. I'm not sure what caused that.
I'll add you manually then, Safa, to the initiative, and you just roll your initiative.
Okay. I had to refresh back in.
That sucks about Roll20. I have no words for this other than that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this, but maybe it's just because Secret
Usually it's good.
Well, you're on the West Coast too, though, so I don't know. We're
I
both
think it might just
Pacific
be a
Northwest.
prime
Maybe that's what it
time
is.
lagging, because you said it happened after a minute or
Mhm.
two later, so.
Well, then I'm not
Yeah.
having an issue though.
Oh, that's true too. Derek's
Right,
actually
but
like 10 minutes
things-
away from me. So
But things like that don't affect everybody. I've learned this with Roll20 because I've had
Oh, yeah.
groups of people like, I'm fine, and the other group's like, we're not, you know, so I don't know how they
Yeah.
operate server-wise, but... okay, so what is my initiative?
oh, could I have used Grand Destiny on this initiative? I don't think I could have. I don't think it would have worked anyway. I'm pretty sure it's only like saves and skill checks.
Oh, this like wild lightning is all like also arcs like to these. I guess it doesn't arc to the bodies. They're not alive anyway, but maybe like they still get like burnt from the proximity. Ouch, low roll. I will add Yusuf.
Of course it's a low roll.
Nataka, you're up first.
Okay, I'm gonna gamble and open the sheet.
Well, with that 26, I sure hope so. Okay, so how many bombs did you use?
How many bombs did I throw?
Yeah.
Just take off 6. I think I at least
Yeah,
threw 6 bombs.
I was gonna say I think 6 because you only did like a couple full attack
Yeah, it
actions.
wasn't high.
So that does my total use to 11 out of 23, so okay. And then you used invisibility?
Greater invisibility. That was the extract.
Did we rest in between those battles?
Nope.
Oh. So I should take away another spell. I only had one prepared and I used it. Let's see. Well, what do I want to do here?
Does a dodge bonuses apply to reflex? No.
No.
It's giving me a random +4 bonus on roll 20 and I can't figure out why.
Is it in your base? Did you accidentally have your
No,
base saves
it's
too
sitting
high?
in the mod field, which is all grayed out, and I don't know where the mod field is for that.
Like it's being manipulated by another field probably.
Yeah, I might, you know what, I might just re-upload the sheet. I have a feeling I did it when I had, like, haste and bless and all that stuff on, and that's where it's coming from.
It maybe haste does give you a bonus to reflex.
Yeah, so I think when you're saving your Hero Lab XML files, to make sure you turn off the adjustment stuff. I bet
Okay,
that's it.
so I didn't hear what you were gonna end on, Derek. You're casting invisibility and then.
No, I'm. I had to drop another spell. I only had one invisibility or greater invisibility prepared, and I already used it. So you used a second one.
Oh.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, okay. I think I'm gonna down an extract of shield.
Okay. Do you stay where you are?
Brings my AC to 30, and I'm gonna fall back a little bit.
Okay. Valyria, it's your turn.
When we were going through her things back in Thorn's End in the Tanglebriar, did we get any sense of what class she was? Or like what she was good at, what her job was?
You knew that she was a worshipper of Nethys.
A worshipper of Nethys. Okay.
She used to be.
God damn it, all first.
Plus
I
she
think
had a
that's all
bunch
you,
of
you
research.
knew. And she was also a
She-
renowned general.
Yeah, but she did have research into this Aboleth ritual, so yeah.
Right.
She's probably some sort of spell casting.
Or, yeah, I can't use the sheet.
Maybe she's an
It
Eldritch
keeps
Knight.
freezing.
Maybe she is an Eldritch Knight. Either way, I'm gonna bank on a big save or suck spell and hope that she doesn't have spell turning. So I'm casting Chains of Light.
Okay.
DC 23 reflex save.
Valyria, roll me a will save.
Yeah, it's an illusion, isn't it?
Alright, you use Chains of Light, and they go to wrap around her. But it just kind of seems like they dissipate. like as they hit her,
Okay, I'm gonna close these
and
doors.
she seems unaffected.
Use a move action to close the doors.
Okay. You close the doors. I'll close them for.
I'm gonna 5-foot step back. I'm gonna say I don't think she's really there.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. That's all the actions I have.
Hey, I've got a quick question about spellcasting. Say you have a wisdom-based caster, but your player was too stupid to give them a wisdom score over 10. Are they
You
only
can't
able to
cast-
cast 0-level spells?
Not even that. You have
I
to
think they
be
can't cast
11
any
to
spells. You have to have at
cast-
least 11.
First level spells. 10 is for cantrip.
Oh, is 10?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
because
Oh.
I guess the
Yeah,
hero
this
lab's
is
saying
zero.
they're only allowed to do 0-level spells. I'm going, what?
Yeah, they can't.
Okay.
Tell them to
thank you.
restat their character.
That I already did. I'm like, dude,
Okay,
wisdom is
so
your
anyway,
spellcasting ability.
Valeria closes the doors.
What
Something
class was
happened.
it?
You
Hunter.
hear
Uh,
you hear her call out. You came here, now there's no running away. And these doors disintegrate.
Oh boy, okay.
Holy shit, that
And she
action
takes a
matched the
5-foot
tone
step
shift in the
forward.
music.
That's pretty good.
It's your turn, Rex.
Hmm. Let's see, I think I'm gonna do a take a full round action to cast a persistent glitter dust on her. So let's see here. That's gonna be a DC. I'm gonna also boost it with my arcane reservoir point, and that should end up being a DC of where's my glitter dust on here? 23. So DC 23 will save. She has to roll it twice and take the worst of the two results.
Okay, does that allow for spell resistance?
No, no spell resistance.
Okay. What was the save?
23 will save.
23? Okay.
Yep, and she has to roll twice.
Go ahead and roll me a will save.
All right. I'll use another one of my Grand Destiny triggers since I have 4 of them. So I've used 2 now. Give myself a +4 bonus on the will save, +4 competence bonus. So that +6. I got a 30.
That's pretty high.
3.
Okay, so she doesn't look like she's affected at all. Like she shrugs it off. However, you notice 2 things. One, you're not sure if she's actually there. It might be like a very, very convincing and well-made illusion. And secondly, the dust just barely hits and outlines a figure over here.
Okay.
Aha.
So maybe it's mislead or something. Okay.
And the voice that that you've been hearing sounds there's like a ah.
I guess I could do a knowledge arcana to identify a spell in place as well, potentially. Anyway, I'll 5-foot step back though as well after casting that.
Okay. Go
And
ahead,
by
Tava.
5-foot step, I mean fly, but that's my whole turn.
It's your turn.
I mean, everything changed when that happened.
Yeah, I mean, does Sopha see the outline behind or
Yes.
whatever as well?
Is it medium or large?
It's
yeah,
medium.
it's her. She probably used mislead, I'm guessing.
No, I don't think it's mislead. I think it's the image that can cast spells.
Yeah. Okay, well, I don't know any different, so I'm gonna charge at her.
Illusionary her here, or the one that
Well,
you see
not
behind her?
charge. Well, I don't know. Like, is it obvious to me that that's her behind her?
You're not sure. All you see is like there's some kind of figure outlined by the glitter dust behind her, but so far like this thing here that supposedly shot lightning at you seems pretty real.
Yeah.
And Valeria did say, I don't think this is real.
Yeah, Valeria has said
But it's
that
up
as
to
well.
you, so
Okay.
It's up to you to do what you
That's
want.
what I was like thinking. Like Araxi's like, well, just throw glitter dust at it because it feels pretty real. But if I can blind her, maybe she won't be able to shoot lightning bolts. That way she won't know where I'm at. Hopefully.
Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna use a swift action to activate 3 combat feats.
Oh man.
I think. Why does it say with the light crossbow I can only attack once?
Because you don't have rapid reload, so it takes a move action.
No,
Unless you
I
do have rapid
activated
reload,
it.
but... Okay, well yeah, you should be able to attack multiple times.
Let me check and see what it's doing. No, it's still not giving it
As
to
long as it's a
me.
light crossbow.
Yeah.
Weird.
How many times should I be able to attack with a crossbow?
Well if you just have rapid reload, it'll just be whatever your iterative attacks give you, so... You're level 13, so 2 times.
Oh, I see what is here. That's
3 times? That would be 2 times. 3 times happens at level 16.
Yeah. Okay. I see what it's doing. So I'm gonna activate quick
Am I
draw
crazy?
and
I
rapid
guess it'd be 3 times.
reload.
There's 3
And
times, yeah.
the third one is going to be, I don't know. Weapon focus. And I'm gonna shoot at the one behind her now that I have all that information. So the first attack is a 15.
That is a good question. I think so. But let me check.
So 27, that will hit.
Okay. Does an 11 hit? Oh, it's a 1. Never mind. I rolled
No, it's a 1.
And then the third one. Yeah, okay. That's it.
8 doesn't.
Yeah, the resistance spell, she has to roll twice every time she's saving against it for the entire duration of the spell, so... It just says anytime she fails a save, she makes another... Or succeeds on a save, she has to make the saving throw again.
These are cold iron bolts I'm using. The bow is magical, and it's piercing, obviously.
Alright. It's difficult to gauge how much you hurt it, but you think you did hurt whatever this glitter outlined figure is.
Okay. We're bunkering up, kids. Come at
It's
me.
Nataka's turn then.
I hide behind the pile of dead bards. Let's see here. I'm gonna do something I've wanted to do the entire time, but alchemists don't have this spell. So I get to
Oh.
roll a use magic device. I pull out a wand and point it at myself. And I use a wand of mirror image.
It's a good spell.
Oh man, that's what Nizzo does all the time. So you gotta
Roll
roll
for
like a
your images.
d4 then, for how many images you get. Well, so you roll the UMD check first, I guess. That does it though.
Yeah. So I guess it's a d4 plus 1.
Yeah, probably. It's probably only caster level 3. Unless you paid premium
Yeah!
for the better version.
I didn't, but that's 5 images. I'm good. And I'll hold there. End my turn.
Okay.
It's kind of crazy. I don't think I actually have mirror image on Haraxi.
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, with that 20,000, I picked up a wand of magic missile and a wand of mirror image. So
Do I do more Saber Sucks, which will make or break this fight? Maybe make or break the game? Or do I...
That's
do
what you
stuff
think.
to
Make her
heal
break the
and
game,
protect?
that's fun.
Yeah, I'm
I
laughing too.
don't think we can. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna make or break the game here.
I mean, there's a chance.
This is a tone setting encounter, but we can't
Okay,
actually.
okay. I challenge you, Mantis, to break the game.
We'd probably have to be very, very creative or something something to actually impact stuff here. I'm not creative enough to figure out how to do it, but.
Valeria is. She's creative.
I mean, the duration on this spell is permanent, so, you know.
Right.
Unless it's just somebody pretending to be Elevra.
Maybe. That's
Which
why I was
is
asking
very
about
possible.
its size. I'm like, something sketchy here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now that there's the revealed one back there, maybe that's actually her, but I don't know.
Right, but if she's
on
using a certain
the
spell, she
glitter
doesn't have to be
dusted
that close.
outline,
So the fact that somebody is close
major
is
curse.
weird.
Major
so
curse.
I need to roll me a spell resistance check, I believe.
Wait, Valeria curses things?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Curses
it's
aren't
a-
inherently evil, so yeah.
Yeah, well,
That's
you can use
a-
curse.
29.
That's a conditional curse where you could be like, I curse you and you have suffer this penalty unless you do whatever this. Basically the mark of justice from Order of the Stick.
Okay, 25.
No, 29.
Oh, 29. Sorry, I keep forgetting that little 4 down there. Then yes, that will penetrate spell resistance.
Okay. Will save. DC 22.
Save.
Damn. Then...
Is that okay?
Okay. I'll step back a little bit. Yeah, it's my turn. That sucked.
Alright.
So I get through persistent spells. It's effectively a +5 to the DC.
The drow stands before you, but it seems like she's kind of like trying to brush something off of, as does
Yeah.
the figure behind. And you hear the voice call out, "You're annoying, but I'll smoke you out yet." And let's see, I believe this is a 20-foot radius spread, right?
Which spell?
I think he's talking about his circle.
Well,
I'm just
I
saying
guess
it's an
that
image.
looks
I
like
think
it.
this is a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah.
So it's gonna happen here. And I need everybody
you don't
inside
wanna
of it
move that
to make me a fortitude save.
Oh no! Is Nataka inside the circle? Nataka's in that weird corner zone here.
I am.
She
yeah,
might
I
just
think
barely
so.
be out of.
I know I'm outside of it,
I know-
thankfully.
It looks to me like I'm mostly in it. So I mean,
Oh jeez. God damn it, me and my roll.
Are you out of
No,
rerolls?
Nataka, you're just barely out of it. You're 25 from the point of origin.
woo. Okay.
Okay. Depending... Oh, not a D8. God damn it. Hold on. There we go. Well, still.
There we go.
It works out.
It'd been funny if you rolled lower than that 7.
Whoops.
Oop. Alright, so we
should've
just got
kept the
Valyria
D8.
and Safa. Alright,
Yeah.
Safa, you save, and Valyria, unfortunately, you fail.
Yeah, I know.
Ouch. Okay,
Nauseated.
so Valyria. So this, like, this giant, like, yellowish green, like, vapor appears, and it chokes you. And Valyria, you take 4 points of constitution damage. Safa, you
Ouchies.
save and only take 2 points of constitution damage.
That's fine. I have health from eating drow earlier. It works out.
Yeah, there you go.
Araxia,
Got
it's your
that
turn.
con bonus. So I can't. This isn't a cloud. This is a cloud that I can't see through as well, right?
Right, it is very difficult to see through.
Um,
And Valyria and Safa, it seems pretty real.
I could do a target
like the light.
dispel on it, I suppose.
Or at least that's what you think. Yes, you can do a targeted dispel on this area.
We haven't been able to make any spellcrafts. These have just been, like, happening.
Oh, well, before, when this thing wasn't visible, no.
She was
but
invisible, but
because
this
it
time we
is
probably
visible,
theoretically
I'll
could've.
allow you to roll spellcraft this time.
I
won't, 'cause
probably
I can't see
know.
her.
I probably would have known the 35, but
You both are pretty sure this is a cloud kill spell.
yeah.
Okay.
So I think, let's see here. If I dispel magic, I don't think there's any advantage to using greater dispel in this case over just regular dispel if I'm only targeting a single spell. So let me double check that though. Yeah, not really. If I use greater spell is better for counter spells and doing area effect stuff, and better for targeted dispel on like a creature if you want to hit like all their spells. But so yeah, I'll just do a regular dispel magic, and I'm going to boost the caster level of it as well, so I can do it at caster level 17. Give myself a better chance of hopefully actually doing this.
Caster level
So probably-
17?
Yeah, I can boost it by +2.
It's pretty good.
We're level 13.
Oh, you're right.
now.
It's +15. It's caster level 15. I already had the checkbox,
Oh,
and I was
getting
like
ahead of
mental
yourself.
math. I was mental mathing it to do another 2, which is completely
Thank you,
wrong.
Manus. Making sure the players aren't, yeah, too far.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're not that high level yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yes,
I
we
was-
are.
I was reading it wrong. Maybe you're not.
Yeah.
So yeah, castle level 15. Don't want to do anything else here. Can I? Let me double check. Can I do Grand Destiny on a caster level check? I think I can, but could do it +4. It can only apply to any attack roll, caster level check. Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna do a +4 to this as well. +4 to my caster level check. So this has got a good chance of working. I think. I don't know what the DC is, but here's my caster level check. So dispel magic
impressive.
on the cloud kill.
That is high enough to dispel it.
Alright. And I'll use a move action to pull out a potion, because I might need the potion. Pull out a potion of, like, Cure Moderate or whatever I have on hand. Maybe I have a Cure Critical.
Now that the cloud is gone, you guys can see that the figure down here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find like some glitter or something so you guys can see. I just don't want to actually reveal the token.
Yeah. Okay, I have a Cure Moderate Wounds potion. I'm gonna pull that out. So maybe next turn I'll use that. Down to a single use of
is really
Grand
low.
Destiny for this cast. I really like this spell though. I think my first time ever
What
using
happened? Did the glitter go somewhere?
it. I think she moved.
There's something noticeable about it. I'll just use that. Oh, that's hard to see.
Oh, she moved closer.
What if I make it darker? No, it makes it harder.
That's harder to say.
There we go.
It's kind of visible. Okay, so no, you still see it here, but there's multiple images of it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Cheaters.
So, was that your?
Yep. That's my turn. I pull out a move action with
Stop
pull
it,
out a
dude.
potion. And I guess I'll 5-foot step around the corner. Well, no, I'll stay where I'm at. What's the worst that can happen? She throws another lightning bolt. It's probably the worst that could happen.
I quickly asked my team if I should go grab it.
The
Yeah,
glitter
do
relay
something.
one, maybe, yeah.
Don't let her
Oh.
cast another one of those cloud spells.
I could ready an
Those
action
things can kill
to
you.
shoot, but there's images.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I might be able to get rid of those next turn, but
Okay, I'm gonna drop my crossbow and fly at it. And I'm gonna try to go through this other thing. Does it prevent me from going through it? I'm
Give me a
obviously
will
not
save.
flying, but I'm moving. Yeah.
a will save.
Oh gosh, is this number correct? Oof. Okay. Hmm? I'll keep that.
It moves to block you, and you feel like you're gonna get hit or blocked by it if you try to move through it. I won't cancel your move action though. I'll just say that you're having this thought as you get this close to it. She seems pretty real.
So that was 15 feet. You still might be able to. That would have been like. Yeah, I think you might be able to just go around her.
Yeah, because I got the move speed boots and stuff.
So she seems pretty real, but as you move that way, it doesn't look like she moves to intercept you or take an attack on you.
She just chose not to use her attack opportunity. That's very nice of her.
Okay, I don't really have any feats that I want to activate right now. Let me just double check on that.
Gonna activate blind fight, close your eyes, and not have to deal with the mirror images when you try to grapple her.
Safa's not gonna think of that, and I don't choose things. I'm going to, actually, yes, I'm going to swift action activate step up.
I thought you were like, yes, I am going to choose things. Just this.
No. If I don't think it, Safa doesn't think it. If Mantis thought it, Safa didn't think it. So, yeah.
Okay, so you activate the feats, and then do you do anything?
I am going to grapple.
Okay, that is a potential hit.
They're mirror images.
Yeah.
You hit an image.
She had the maximum mirror images.
Oh no.
You.
Okay. That's
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Nataka, it's your
I don't know what to do here.
I know what to do. Gotta get rid of the mirror images. You have a way to get rid of the mirror images?
Don't you have Dispelling Bomb?
I do. I just can't see her.
Selfa, do you
Oh,
actually
you-
have flight on you?
No, she doesn't.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
She has the Wind Walk. If we really need to get out of here, we can all do that.
When I say fly
Like,
at, I
through-
just envision like a vampire
Yeah.
diving at things, you know?
Okay, Nataka,
I-
sorry about that.
I can see through the door. I can just kind of barely see the corner of Safa. So I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah,
all
the
that.
glittery thing might be out of your line of sight.
It is, and
You could-
I'm just thinking about what to do at this point. Let's see. Would I be able to? Tick tock, tick tock. Okay. So I'm gonna come over here and walk up the pillar a little bit.
Spider climb.
Okay.
Yay for that cloak.
Yeah. You could. You could, just kind of like oddly walk up the side of.
Spider Nataka, Spider Nataka. Spider Elf does whatever a Spider Elf does. Yes.
That's a drop. But
I guess the
yeah,
spider
well-
elf is a drow, yeah.
No, a Spider Elf is a Drider.
There we go. And yeah, I'll toss a Dispelling Bomb.
Ooh, a dispelling bomb. All right. Where is your? Where are you throwing the center of the bomb, or what's your main target?
The glittery target,
My
I'm
main-
assuming, or are you going after
Yeah,
the
that's-
original one?
Or are you just going after a space?
I'm gonna go there.
Excluding Safa, I'm guessing.
So right here. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll your cast level check.
I have
And I guess you're,
never done
whatchamacallit.
this before.
You're just rolling a caster level. And if you have any bonuses to caster level. And you'll use your alchemist level instead of a caster level.
Right.
So that's the attack. And let's see, caster level, caster level.
So you
caster
hit the
level.
ground for sure.
13. So it's just 1d20 plus 13 then?
Yep, 1d20 plus 13.
Oh!
Nice roll.
Yeah, that was a happy making roll.
Okay, so a couple of things happen. First of all, this drow you see before you begins to shimmer in like this, like the mist from the bomb, and it dissipates. Second,
Is it not a lever after all? It's an imposter.
Probably not.
shows up and he was like, it was me. What was that guy's name?
Dia.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, hi
it's,
guys, it was me, Tom Exposition, the whole time.
I was gonna say it's Hyland. It's just Hyland. He's like, it's me, Hyland, all along.
You see,
I thought you
this glittery.
exploded.
This glitter is still glittery, but now, yeah, I can reveal the actual.
The actual token. Is it actually Hyland after all?
A Rakshaka?
Is it Shalelu?
It's random lady.
She's a purple drow.
I don't know who
You see
that
a
is.
drow with a midnight, blue cloak, and wearing this looks like this snake skin full body tunic.
Valeria, is she your type?
No. See, drow. Drow irredeemable.
Not like
Okay, is that your
what's her name? We met in Zernikainen.
She wasn't really my
Valeria-
type either.
Valeria is what we call a drow sexual. She loves the drow.
She just wants to redeem them.
I
Yeah.
actually got people in a podcast to start saying drow sexual. It was great.
Oh, really? What podcast was this?
Strangerlands.
Oh, okay. Is that like a
Is that your turn to
5e
talk?
podcast or a Pathfinder podcast?
It's a 5e.
I think
Okay,
that's your
figured.
turn.
Can I sheath something as a move action, or is that a standard?
That's a move
You
action.
already moved this turn?
Yeah, you did though, actually.
Yeah.
Moved
Yeah,
up
that's right.
Here, so.
Or would I have been able to sheath it while I was moving?
You can't.
Because it's just
I
a
don't think
wand.
so.
You can't.
You can
sheath
pull
while
things out.
moving.
Yeah, you can pull things
Okay.
out while moving, but you can't sheath while moving for some reason.
Alright, no problem.
It's kind of
Because
also
it's
if
a
you have
lot
quick draw.
harder.
Yeah, it's like same thing
It's
with quick
actually
draw. You
hard to
can
sheath
you can
things if you ever tried it.
yeah. That's why most of the time people just
Drop.
drop. It's surprising. There's not even like a feat that I could find to do it. The only way I know of to do it is if you're using the one of the alternate systems, like the stamina system. There's like a way you can do it there in the stamina
Okay,
system.
so I'm guessing that
It's
was
like
your
a
turn.
feat,
Yeah, that's it.
and then you
Larry,
can
it's
do it as
your
a free action.
Safa might not like this, but, wait. I might take a move action to look if it seems like she still has glitter in her eyes.
She might just have the glitter on her. I don't know if she's still blind or not.
Well, that's why I'm taking a move action to check.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like she's blind.
Yeah. So she
Well,
probably-
she will be
she's still
soon.
you're
Daylight!
gonna blind her. Oh man, yeah, that'll do it.
Oh.
My spell-like ability once per day.
Do you still have the mirror images,
Okay.
or did that get dispelled?
She still has the mirror images.
Okay.
Her invisibility was dispelled.
Yeah. Higher level
Wow, I
spell.
didn't take out the mirror images? Sad face.
Well, you didn't
No, 'cause it
target
takes
a
out the-
specific spell, so it takes the highest
Yeah,
level
so it's
spell
gonna take out
that
the highest
it
spell
beats. Yeah.
Right
Now, if
there,
you
you're
were
all
doing what I'm gonna
glowy.
do, you would take them all out.
All glowy and she's blind and then she'll be dazzled.
Blind until your turn, yeah. It's
Alright,
pretty
yeah,
good.
on her turn, she doesn't like that. It looks like it does blind. And with both of her arms, she grabs the edges of her cloak, and it turns into like these leathery bat wings, and she tries to 5-foot step a little bit higher over
Nice.
here above
Oh.
the statue.
Can I still step up?
I'm
I
going to
think so.
allow you to step up with a acrobatics to jump and reach her. Because she's 5 feet higher than she was before. As long as you don't mess up the acrobatics, then you're
Well, step up doesn't let me attack. It just does it?
If you have
Oh.
the chain of feats to step up and strike, it does.
She might do something that provokes, though.
Yeah, that's what he's basically giving you.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, if it looks like she might provoke, I'm gonna follow her and jump up and do something with that. Let me just check this.
Don't worry, she has the boost. +5 to jump.
Yeah,
you-
it's relevant here.
Hmm.
It's your +5 to jump. It's time to shine.
Okay, so I'm gonna add that plus
That
5.
actually makes me really happy.
I know. I love it when
All those
situational
random
stuff
rolls
happens.
that get +5 to jump for no reason, but this one.
Oh shit, I
This
rolled
is the
low
one.
too.
Okay. That's okay. You made the 25 DC to jump up 5 feet in place.
All right.
Oh, I guess I was.
Actually, no, it was 20. DC 20.
Oh well, then she was all succeeding in that case.
Yeah. So you're easily able to jump and just meet her, like, at, like, face-to-face height.
Too bad I
And she's
can't
going to
grab her and pull her
attempt
down.
to cast a spell. Now,
Okay.
she's not going to cast it defensively, as she is blind and does not see you following her very well.
She still has.
Aw,
So
images,
you're gonna get
shit.
an attack of opportunity.
She does have images though.
She has
yeah.
images.
But she's in for a really rude surprise if you actually hit her here.
Yeah, I don't have any bonuses right now to this.
Doesn't matter. She's blind, so you're gonna hit if you don't, if the mirror images don't stop you. Well, maybe not on that, but she's flat-footed.
Ooh, ouch.
So I mean, maybe a 17 hits with her being flat-footed.
Oh god.
Probably not.
It probably at least takes out an image, I would imagine, because if you get within 5 or whatever, I think 4 or 5.
You've gotta have higher than that for your melee attacks, right?
For level 13.
That is it.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any buffs really running, so for an unarmed attack,
Well,
maybe.
I have a -2 penalty.
You know what?
somewhere.
Thankfully, since she loses her dex off of this, you hit.
That's what I figured. Flat-footed AC.
I don't know why
But
it's-
She doesn't have
Images.
much in the way of AC.
Oh, I
yeah.
might grapple turn him. Yeah, my number's way higher than that.
So let's roll the die.
That's for
She
all
still
that.
has. There's still 8 of her visible. Oh, close.
Oh.
We take out her.
Yeah. Well.
So what's she cast?
She's casting her. You can roll a spellcraft.
I already did.
Yup.
She trying to get away.
$38 and Valeria. Oh, you rolled a 27.
Mine's actually a 40 because I do have heroism active right now.
Okay. You know that she's casting Mass Hold Person.
Hmm.
Well, she can't
I need
hit
Samba,
all of us, can
Nataka, Valeria, and Araxi to give me a. Actually, no, hold on.
she? Are
it's
we
only-
within-
Wait, doesn't it only have a
30 feet, I
30-foot
think.
radius?
So I need Nataka, Valeria, and Araxi to give me. Will save.
A
Samba
will
isn't
save.
within the distance for the.
Alright, I have a decision to make before I roll this. Do I want to use my last charge of Grand Destiny? I was planning to use it for a
Crap.
dispel check. But, I mean, if I don't get this off, let's see, so my will save without it is a plus 13, or plus 11.
Damn
With it, it's a plus 15.
Oh, he's held.
I'm just gonna not
Oh,
use it
I'm
here.
being held. Oh.
I'm gonna do the gamble here. So this always works in my favor, right? Yeah, it probably will here. It's 30.
I think I'm fine. I have a 35.
Okay. Valeria and Araxi, you two save. Unfortunately, Nataka, you are paralyzed and helpless.
On the wall.
Well, I'm not paralyzed, but I seem to be struck by
This
you.
is the second
Alright, that's your
time.
turn, Araxi.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to do a greater dispel. I'm going to use my final charge of Grand Destiny, using my... because I'm destined to make this caster level check, right? Hopefully at least. I'm also going to use another point of Arcane Reservoir to boost the caster level up to 15. This will be a plus 19 caster level check with greater dispel, so it's going to target all the spells on her.
Ooh. Roll it.
And I rolled a 1.
Oh my goodness.
So I probably didn't
No
dispel anything then. No rerolls on this character, unfortunately, so that's my
Sorry.
turn. Well, I have a
It
move
was a
action
good chance.
still. That sucks. Alright, well, that's my turn. I can move, I guess. I can move action, shift somewhere, maybe. But, no, I think I'm good where I'm at.
Okay, Sava, it's your turn. She's still 5 feet above you, so a simple acrobatics that you can't fail will allow you to full round her.
Or, since I have step
Or?
up available, I can I can pull out a potion with a move action and drink it with a standard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I am
That's
going
correct.
to move action, pull out a potion, and drink this lovely potion of fly. And if she moves again, I
Oh,
can
nice.
step up and follow her.
You can.
You can also
you can
5
do
foot
it.
step up to her level.
Right now? Okay,
Right.
I'll do that. I'll 5 foot step up to
Yeah.
her level. As I'm flying and I smile. Only for
Which-
so many rounds, so of course, but hey, whatever.
Splendid. Nataka, it's your
Shh, don't tell her.
Yeah, she'll notice as soon as that blindness wears off, which is going to happen soon. Nataka just gets to take a full round action and try to break out of paralysis, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that another will save?
me will
or-
say-
Yeah, it's another will save.
Is fly just
All right.
rounds? Or...
This is
might as well just go home.
Flies
Oh wait,
minute.
I get a +2 against enchantment.
Yeah. So it's like an 18.
You're paralyzed.
It was 17 last time. Now it's 18.
You're getting better. We need to do something about your will save.
Don't worry, you don't have to roll a natural 20 to break out of this. It's not that high. But it is kind of...
That's good at least.
Valyria.
Yeah, I figured it was pretty high, and that's why it was like it was a really tough decision. But unfortunately, I used my Grand Destiny on a nat 1.
I'm
And 20
running
probably
out of
didn't
things
dispel
to
anything.
do.
I
I can
still have
help Nataka out. I can help Nataka and Araxi out.
Yeah, you can free
Stop her.
movement on Nataka, break the paralyzation effect.
That's
Maybe I'll
true.
stop her. We'll see. The dice haven't been too friendly to us, honestly.
Nope.
No,
well,
they haven't.
I had
Yeah,
some
there's some
decent
good- some
rolls
good
earlier, but that nat 1 was not a good roll. My other
Yeah,
other
that
check was a nat 19 though for the regular dispel to get rid of cloud kill. So, and that was
Yeah, you got
maybe
rid of the
more
cloud kill,
important,
that was
honestly. I think that was a more important roll, so I'm not too upset.
I had ways to deal with the cloud kill though.
Well, you didn't have to because I took care of it.
I know.
I couldn't do anything else though because the cloud kill was blocking me from being able to. I wanted to dispel on her with greater dispel, but I couldn't see her, so I was like, well, I might as well just get rid of the cloud kill in that case. I guess I could have teleported through the cloud kill and done it that way, but I think that was still the right play because if I teleported over through the cloud kill, even if you had to spend a turn getting rid of the cloud kill, she could have taken that opportunity to just like
How many images
Kill
does
me.
she have left? 7?
6, I think.
There's 6 images of her. No, there's 7 images of her that you can see right now.
Right. But one of them's
Okay.
her, so there's 6 images up.
I still have 5.
Yeah.
I have none. Woohoo!
I don't even have mirror image on Araxi, surprisingly enough. Like, I just don't
Yeah,
have it in my
I-
spell book. I really
I
should,
had to buy the
but I
wand
don't.
because I really wanted the spell, but I can't actually learn it.
Yeah. It's one of those spells I probably should get, but I just don't have it. I don't know. Thing is, Araxi doesn't need it as much. I probably should still get it for like.
I'm
melee
going to
attacks,
move
but-
up into the air, so I'm 5 feet next to Nataka. I'm going to ready an action to counterspell her with Dispel Magic.
Ooh.
Okay.
I thought about doing that too, but I wanted to get rid of her buffs.
On her turn,
She's no longer blind.
She's dazzled.
Just dazzled.
yeah, she's dazzled now. So she curses at you like insufferable, and she attempts to take a 5-foot step back. Safa, do you follow?
Yeah, Sophic
Yes, I
can
follow.
follow.
You follow. You fly after her or here, whichever one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And she's just going to start casting a spell, which is going to provoke from you.
Okay. Hold on.
So I know. Do I need to make a spellcraft here, or do I just cast Dispel Magic and make the caster
You
level?
need a spell.
I think you, even if you don't identify it, you can still dispel magic it, but yeah.
Okay.
Since you're using that to counterspell instead.
Okay, so
I got
you
28.
meet the DC to identify the spell, and you know that she's casting a freezing sphere. Actually, no, not freezing sphere. You know that she's casting shadow evocation, greater shadow evocation.
Oh, well, I'll get a bonus to my will save on this, even if I
Even
don't
if you fail to
manage
spell
to.
it.
The 22 will potentially hit her.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it might not even go off, I guess, if it gets interrupted
Oh, rip.
by the concentration. Nope, took out an image.
Oof.
And she's probably gonna get it off,
for
'cause that's only a 24.
No, that's only a 20.
Oh, that's not spell pen bonus, it's
Yeah,
only a
the
20.
spell pen
Yeah.
bonus doesn't go. Yep. So unfortunately, yeah, she's gonna cast this.
11 plus caster level? Yeah, probably
this-
not.
This icy blue orb flies inside of the
Oof.
whatchamacallit, inside of the building and explodes like violently. There's just like
It's like a better
sleet
fireball.
and, like shards and yeah, it's a
Do
40.
I get a cover bonus for being behind this corner here? To my reflex save?
You're behind which corner? That one?
No, I mean I'm behind like kind of behind this pillar and also this corner.
This pillar?
behind
Yeah, I'll give you
the wall there.
I'll give you a +4. It's covered.
Okay.
Well, we gotta make the will save first.
That's
and
true,
we
the
get
will save
bonuses
as
to
well.
that because we spellcrafted.
Nope, I auto failed the will save, so that's cool.
So first, give me will save.
2 1s in a row because I did that on my caster level check as well, and now I rolled another one. Oh boy. Okay, and then there's the reflex save with the +4. That would end up being a 30. So I probably made that at least.
I need
That
one
might
from you
still-
two, Self.
What?
I need a will save from you two. This is a 40-foot radius explosion.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh damn.
Yeah, doubt any of my bonuses help. I want to.
Nataka, give me a will save as well. From
I.
Yes,
I'm not gonna
master.
use. I'm not gonna use my improved iron will, just in case I need for something else. I'll take the 17.
Okay, now I need reflex saves from everybody, unless you've already.
Yeah. Mine's a 30.
Oh,
I'm gonna take 60% of the damages.
It's okay, I'm gonna take half.
Good save
That
from
might be.
Safa.
Might drop me. I don't know.
Good save from Nataka. Good save from Well,
It's
almost
good reflex save for
Iraq.
me. But my will save was a nat 1, so... Yeah.
Reflex is a, what, 28?
I rolled a 30, so... Because of the cover bonus.
Oh, is it full or partial?
Whichever one the +4 was that I was given.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so, Safa, you believe that this is very real, and when it hits you, you just feel this cold all around you. Fortunately, you just barely move out of the way with some of the cover you're afforded from the building and your allies and being very close. So you're gonna take 25 points of cold damage.
Okay.
Valyria, you don't save versus it, but you rolled a 28, right? For the roll?
I rolled a 32 will save.
32 will save? Okay.
Yeah, because I
She knew it was an
I
illusion,
successfully
spellcraft.
spellcrafted it.
Okay. So you disbelieve it. But you do get hit with the full force of it.
The full
At
60%.
reduced amount. So you take 30 points of cold damage.
I'll take 25 points of cold
Nataka,
damage.
you believe it's real, but you save versus it, so you only take half. You take 25 points of cold damage.
Is that reflex actually lower from being paralyzed, though, I wonder?
Oh yeah, she is paralyzed.
Stop being on his team.
Sorry, I can't
What's
help
your
it.
dex at 0? What's your save from it?
What's the difference between your dex when you're at 0? What's your dex bonus on your reflex?
My dex is +4.
So it's like a
So he's losing
9-point
9.
swing. Yeah. Ooh. Gross.
Puts me down to, what, 24? What?
Yeah, put you down to 24.
No. I
Well,
only get
in that
+4
case,
from
because
it.
she's paralyzed, that makes the difference.
Yeah, but it
And you
lowers
take-
your dex to 0
lowers
while
your
you're
dex.
paralyzed. So you're actually, it's a 9-point swing because
You
go
still get
down
a
from-
save, but yeah, your dex is way.
Yeah, you go from having a +4 dex bonus to having a -5 dex penalty.
Alright, what do I take?
You take 51 points of cold damage.
Does that kill you?
I'm at -9.
Okay, you're not dead at least. I think we have
Araxi,
Breath of
you
Life
believe it's
anyway.
real, and you take the full
So it
amount,
was-
so you take 51 points of cold damage.
It was
Wait, I
AoE.
take the full amount? The 20
With
wasn't
the
good
30
save?
reflex save?
And-
Or 30 reflex save?
Oh, you rolled a 30 reflex?
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
it was +4 for cover and a +2 for heroism, so it would've been
Okay,
a 30.
yeah, this good to let me know. So you take half of that then. You take the 25.
Oh god damn, I forgot. If I try to change my health on the roll 20 sheet, it lags out. Great.
That's
Right.
hurt.
I'll write it down. Eventually it'll go through. That puts me like, I'm still up though at least. If I took that 51, I would have been exactly 0.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
Sorry about that big ol' long spell. Or actually, it's your
Okay, if my roll 20 ever stops lagging, so give me a minute. It's not being happy. Okay, it went through. Cool. The health changed, affected too. Perfect. I'm going to do the same thing, but without the Grand Destiny. I think. I don't know. I mean, I could just. Okay, no, I'm gonna do that, but then I'm gonna. I have a plan where I can not take any damage even if this doesn't work. But my last ditch contribution to this fight is my last level 6 spell slot is going to be cast on her to dispel all of her buffs.
I
I'm gonna
believe
try
in
one
you.
more time.
I believe you could do it. It was just bad luck last time. If a 1 happens again, then I don't know what to say.
I don't have Grand Destiny though, so it's
It's the
only going to be
spirit
a
of
plus
Maloki
15.
giving you 2 natural 1s.
Yeah. This
He
isn't
believes in your
with Grand
death.
Destiny. So this is okay. That's a much better roll. 32 to dispel, greater dispel
32?
magic.
Okay. How
So
many
this is-
effects does it go after at your caster level?
Let me double check here. So you dispel one spell for every 4 caster levels. I'm casting this at caster level 15, so it's going to be 3 spell effects, I guess. Yeah, 3 starting at the highest level spell and going down. It's going to dispel 3 effects.
Can't you target one, like if you specifically want to get rid of the mirror image?
I could,
And then
but I'm hoping.
2 others?
No, you can't do it that way though. Yeah, unfortunately you can't do it that way. If you want to target a single spell, then that's like the thing. Greater Dispel Magic is actually no better than regular Dispel Magic for single target. If you want to take a specific spell,
So how many did you say it goes after?
it goes after 3. The highest
Goes after
3
3?
spells that it's
Okay.
going to affect. Yeah, so hopefully
So
Mirror Image is
you
one of those.
see the mirror images go away,
Okay, that's good.
and then supposedly 2 more things also fall off of.
Yeah, maybe I don't know what those are. Maybe they're like, I don't know, fucking Fox's Cunning or something.
But yep, she looks vulnerable.
Alright, and I'm going to also do a shift to get behind this cover here because I don't want to get blown up by another AoE spell. I have only 26 health right now. So,
Good idea. Safa,
that's my turn.
the Araxi has exposed.
You got an opening! Get her!
I don't know how.
Do
to
something. You
got an
grapple
opening to
or
grapple her.
attack. Grapple, yeah.
Do something!
Do the
Grapple.
grapple.
Well,
Change
you
the
step
caster.
up, so I mean, it probably doesn't matter too terribly much.
Let's do the grapple, and then we'll start doing some grapple shit. Okay. Hiya!
Don't worry, she's dazzled.
a 28 to grab.
Yeah.
Dang, that's another low roll.
Well, you grapple her.
Mhm. Yay!
Thank God. Thank God the roll didn't matter, as long as you didn't roll 1.
Alright, that's all for now.
You're not gonna
She-
bite her?
She
Oh yeah,
gasped.
I'll bite her. Fuck yeah. I forgot about that, because I don't have my stuff. There you go. And she'll take the con damage.
Okay, so 2 point.
Yeah.
Your fangs sink into her flesh, and it's tender. Nataka, yes, you are unconscious, correct?
Unconscious and bleeding out at -9.
I'm paralyzed.
And still paralyzed.
Yes.
You're not gonna
I'm
be
a
bleeding
happy
out for
fucking
much
camper.
longer.
You're having a good day, a good game today.
Valeria.
Mm. Which sucks
You
is I have
should
the
No,
mirror
still
he
image.
roll your
dispelled
saves.
Wait,
her invisibility.
I was gonna say, don't I need to roll?
You make a con check.
Oh,
is
yeah.
What you make.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Make the con check and still make the
You
will
bleed out for
save.
1.
Actually, that's a full round action that you have to like do. So he's unconscious. He can't actually.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
can't. I
right,
can't
okay.
do that when I'm unconscious. But 11
Yeah.
does that doesn't do it? I don't think, does it?
You're at -10.
You're back to full health. You're healed.
Oh. Valeria cast heal.
Wait, what?
Valeria heals you on her turn.
Oh,
So you're back to full
I'm
health.
at full health now.
You get 130 HP. I'm pretty sure that's
Holy
more than
fucking
you
shit.
have.
No, that's about 5 less actually. But you know, thanks.
Close enough.
Wait, what? Why does that?
Why is heal the best heal spell in the game?
No idea. It's called
Reasons.
heal, I guess. That's fair enough.
To be fair, you healed me for 98.
No, I healed you for 130.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but I can't go over the 88, and I was down 10, so that's 98.
wait, you
that I
only have
gained.
88 health? What?
I'm an alchemist.
I have
Okay, is that your turn,
113
Blair?
health as an arcanist,
Um,
though. I think I have even worse hit die than you. have an
I think
86
I
hit
should
die.
move.
Difference is I have 18 constitution.
Or do I want to
so-
get? Or do I? No, I think I'm fine where I am. Let me make sure I'm still flying.
Make your
I'm
hover
pretty
check.
sure I'm still flying. Let me check on my skills. Yeah, I'm still flying. Or I ought to
Okay.
succeed on this. She'd be grappled.
Yes, she is grappled and she's struggling. And she's shrieking out like, "Unhand me, you filthy!" And then she attempts to cast a spell while grappled.
Oh,
Safa,
If
what's
only
your
she had shift
CMB?
supernatural abilities she could do.
17.
So plus 17. Okay.
Or whatever this ability is. Maybe it's spell-like, actually. It's a swift action in any case, so... Yeah, this is technically spell-like.
So 10 plus 17 plus spell level. That's it, right?
Yeah. I don't. I
Yeah.
guess.
So she fails.
Haha.
Ha ha ha!
She got
We
a
did
20.
it! It's the power of friendship.
The DC for her 4th level spell was 31.
Mm.
So she was
Yeah.
attempting to cast Dimension
She
Door, I'm
yells
guessing.
in frustration. And she says that, "My mistress will be the doom of you all."
No, okay.
Yeah, maybe.
We've heard this before. I think for me, I'm going to drink a potion. My potion I pulled out a few turns ago that I haven't actually got the chance to drink yet. My Cure Moderate Wounds. I think that's going to be 2d8 plus 3, I think, for a potion. Cure Moderate. I heal for 15. Woohoo! Oh god, I tried to edit my health. Anyway, yeah, I think I move over to like look, and then I'd probably move back behind to like see that Safa's grappled over there, and then I move back. But my things are lagging because I tried to edit my health. In my hubris, I thought I could edit my health. But pretend that Araxi, the token for Araxi, moves over like 20 feet and then moves back over with Overland Flight.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Safa, it's your turn. You've got her grappled.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
You're starting
something
gra-
I've never done. So first, I need to maintain.
Oh man. You get 2 rolls
Yeah, but
to
the
do
plus
that,
5
so...
Do I? Did you luck me?
Well, no, you
Well, no,
got
'cause
the
you have-
grapple.
Oh, right.
Greater grapple.
Okay. So I'm assuming I.
So your first one
maintain that?
succeeds. What would you like to do?
Okay, for immediate action, I'm gonna activate Rapid Grappler.
Oh, you get 3 now.
And so first, the penalty is it's only on the 3rd attack, right? Or the extra, like the
The
rapid
third
grapple
check?
one, right?
Mm.
Not.
I don't
the-
remember. It's gonna be up to you to check.
You can then spend a swift action to do. Yeah, I
Oh, actually, if you used an immediate action to activate it, immediate action is the same thing as swift actions, so you might not even be able to do it.
Can you use a free action to activate feats?
Well, that's what I was trying to
Unless you
figure
do it as a
out
free
with my
action.
thing, because now, like, before it said, like, I can use free actions to activate 1 feat, but at 12th level, it's like... Yeah, I think I still can. Like, I don't see why they
Yeah,
would
you still
strip
can. You
that
don't
rule
lose
away
that
from
ability.
me. Okay.
No, they wouldn't. You can do it as a free action in that case, and yeah, then you're fine. Then you can
Yeah.
just use your swift action.
Okay. Yeah, so...
Apparently, SRD is down for me now.
Yeah,
Can't
it
open
crashed.
anything on
I,
SRD.
It's down for me too.
I think it's, like, prime hour for role-playing right now.
It is.
Apparently, at least for Pathfinder.
So is the greater grapple with the +5 or just my normal grapple? It was just the normal grapple, right?
No, all your grapple attempts get the +5.
Except
you're
for this
already grappling
one.
her.
Okay. So the greater grapple, I'm gonna pin.
That's okay. I happen to know of a really good site called Archives of
You already
Eddies.
did it with that 35. That was your first grapple.
Oh, I maintained
Yep.
to pin, I guess.
Yeah, the maintain is your first grapple. So you get to pin her for free. Now
Oh,
the second grapple,
I can
that
just punch
2
her
on the
twice
roll,
then?
that 31, is your second, can be your second grapple.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and just punch
Is
her a
that-
couple of times.
So then, yeah, you can just deal damage to her for free now.
Let me
So go ahead and roll your
put
damage.
grapple on me really quick so I see my numbers correct.
You can also pin her potentially too, I suppose, so she can't do anything other than try to break out of the grapple.
She already did.
Oh, you already did. Yeah, you could just punch her then. There's not really much else to do. You could move her around too, I suppose. But like, I'm moving her over here. I'm moving her over there.
19. Okay.
Nah. Just punching her.
This is probably the way to go.
She's moderately wounded.
Okay, and then for the
No,
rapid
no, that's not
grapple-
damage. That's a to hit thing.
Oh yeah, do I hit? Oh, I guess I don't need to roll
Well,
to hit. Okay.
You don't need to roll an attack roll. You
don't
your
need to roll
grapple
attack.
Cause that covered.
You just do the damage.
Yeah, see,
But it's not
lost without
19.
my sheet.
Well, it might be 19.
Yep, it
We'll
could
see.
be.
I don't know, I'm re-editing it.
I wouldn't put it past her.
11.
Okay.
Does she have
Okay.
DR?
Doesn't seem to.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Her defenses were taken care
And then the rapid
Yeah.
grapple with the -4 or -5 in it.
26 still succeeds.
Okay, and then
I'm thinking we could thank Highland for a Oh, the other thing, I forgot to do the fort save thing where when I dispelled against her, she also had to make a fort save to avoid being staggered for 1 round or whatever. Stunned for 1
I don't
round.
think it really matters.
I don't think it mattered either, but yeah, technically.
Well,
She
make
would have
sure
had to
if you
make a
have that
fort
ability,
save.
you call it out.
Yeah, no, I'll do it next time, but yeah.
Yeah, you
I
punch her
forgot that
again.
I took that last
Okay,
level.
sweet.
She's
If I dispel
tender
somebody-
and squishy, like an elf.
Yeah.
Yep.
My favorite.
But her
If I
kind.
snake
dispel
skin
someone,
tunic
they have
looks
to make
really
a
nice.
Fort save.
I
Okay,
think
is that your turn?
that Safa has this taken care of.
Yeah, no,
Nataka,
we.
you're
it took a little
conscious
bit of
now,
work.
but you're still being.
You still have a whole person, full round action to remove
Roll
the
me a will save to
paralysis.
break out.
Ooh, that's a
quite.
22.
You're still
Yeah, it's a
paralyzed.
22. No.
22? You're still paralyzed.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, being an elf gives him
It's
a
a high
getting
level
close.
spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did a math.
Valyria, it's your.
That one I
I
could
think
target
that
the spell.
Safa has this. She'll probably yell something if she escapes. Like, maybe not even Safa, the drow will probably yell something if she escapes.
She'll be like, I've gotten away from you. I'm the greatest. And we're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay then.
Actually, I can still see her from here. But I'll channel.
Oh,
okay.
okay. Yay,
where are
I
those?
get heal. Is this gonna be the luck variant channel or just a regular channel?
This is just gonna be a regular channel.
Oh, okay. That's probably for the best. Oh, I need to, like, remove one of my potions before I forget.
It's a nice 30 to everybody close by. Nataka and Arax. And yourself.
Yeah, well, Nataka doesn't benefit from it because he's already healed.
Okay, so on her turn, she struggles until, like, she kind of, like, calms down a little bit and doesn't move.
Is she giving up? Maybe?
I want to
Oh.
sense her motive.
Yeah, me too.
I can't see her, so.
She's
What's she
still,
playing?
however, she becomes still,
And not just because my
but
character
she
sheet lagged out
still
again.
begins to mouth incantation.
Oh.
So you can roll me spellcraft.
I can't because I can't see her. But Valyria can.
Do I have a yeah, I think she's casting, right? Does that seem right?
Yeah. You definitely know she's casting. If that 18 is a spellcraft, then you know what spell she's casting. Actually, no, hold on, you don't. But you know she's casting.
Does it look like she is wait. She's not defensively casting, is she?
She's pinned though. I'm surprised she can even cast anything.
And it's just a.
She's
no
very
magic
still.
piece or something.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. She has a still spell prepared, and that'll do it.
Yeah.
She still makes a
I
concentration
think she still
check,
has to
though.
do the concentration through the grapple, though.
That's correct.
She did. She got a
Okay,
36.
then I want to
Nice.
use my immediate action.
Oh man.
I think.
She'll still
You won't have your
provoke.
swift.
Like,
You won't have your.
you're
swift action
grappling
next
her. I'm pretty sure you still provoke against the target you're grappling.
turn. No, you don't.
No, she's casting
you don't.
defensively, so
Oh, she's
She doesn't
casting.
You
provoke.
don't anyway. Also, you can't
Yeah.
provoke.
you're forced
you
to
can't
cast
take attack from
defensively,
you're
and the
grappled.
DC changes to 10 plus CMB plus spell.
Yeah, but you can't provoke. You don't provoke when you're grappling people anyway.
But let's see what
unless you're
Safa wants to do
taking
as an
the
immediate
penalty.
action. This
Yeah,
could
I'm
change things.
curious. This sounds fascinating.
Sure, why not? It's called Disruptive, and it increases her
Ooh,
DC by +4. So does
4.
that, yeah.
Does that make the difference?
Let me do the.
It might.
I don't know. It's a shot in the dark, but I have nothing else to do, so. Good thing I didn't use that immediate action during my turn.
Okay, that sets your DC to 35,
Aw,
but she rolls a 36.
Oh, yeah.
damn. Well, it's a good shot.
And you know that she is casting Dimension Door.
Ugh. Of course.
Dang it, we're gonna run into this clown again.
Well, she might be able to catch up.
And she
I
leaves
mean-
with just like a grin on her face, Safa.
Should have cast Chains. Well, I don't have Chains of Light anymore. I used all my level 6 spells, so and Greater Dispel. But yeah, that would have been the one to stop her.
Alright, combat is over.
All right.
Well,
Well, I'm
Channel
sure we'll
guy.
meet her again.
after I realize she's
Wherever the hell
long
she
gone,
was.
I will fly
That's
back
not
down.
Chan.
She definitely was not actually a Levra, so at least we know that much. But I
think
guess
she
she
fooled
works
you for
for
a little.
Levra. Yeah, there was a point where I thought, like, maybe it was a Levra using the mislead or something, but
Now I gotta grab some level 2 spells, or fill up some level 3 spells and level 4 spells, because I don't got no level 2 spell slots to cast Lesser Restoration.
oh yeah, to get rid of your con damage. It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Safa's at least will heal overnight to being 1 con damage, which has negligible effects. So, but you do probably want to get rid of your own con damage at least.
After that ordeal, what do you guys do?
Finish cleaning out the temple.
Yeah.
I'm gonna prepare
There
some
is a
spells.
noticeable
She
lack of
interrupted us.
doors here now.
Oh,
No, there's
God.
still a door here.
There's still the other door though.
Here, yeah.
Do you guys want to mend for
Do I have a
These doors are gone,
spell? Do I have a spell
No,
I
we
can
can't
use to
mend
fix
them.
that?
Oh.
I can't mend them, but I could maybe like use stone shape or something like that. Maybe if I had it. I don't know if I have stone shape.
Do you still
though.
put all the drow outside?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we still put all the drow outside.
Okay.
Not
Yeah, I
directly
don't
on the
have,
walkway, but yeah, off to the side.
I don't have that, but I do. One thing I can do is I can.
Little pile of drow.
I think I already had non-detection or not detect scrying up, but if I think
You're
I'm
gonna sing a lament to these poor
I'll
drow
recast it.
and their silly face.
I'll recast detect scrying though as well before we go to sleep as well. For 24 hours, I have detect scrying again.
So we're gonna prepare a level. Wait, do I have let me just check if I have this spell prepared. It does not look like I have a Lesser Restoration prepared. I'll prepare it in a different slot. I'll cast it.
Oh, she's singing.
Yeah, I was singing a lament.
Safa can play the whatchamacallit.
Oh
The
no,
flute.
The flute.
no. She's singing for the drow. I don't sing for the drow.
Oh,
You're like, I ain't participating in that.
I'm
Yeah,
singing
she's
about
singing
how
a lament.
sorry I am for their silly ways and their silly fate. It's sad.
I can sing too,
Uh,
but I only have 2 ranks in it, so
I'll
I'm not
prepare this
I'm not really that
again
good.
in a level 5 slot. Okay,
I was happy
my
with how
con
that
damage
turned.
is gone.
It was a fun combat, actually. At least I enjoyed
I'm glad
it.
that the damage from the evocation spells didn't, like, super.
Right, I'm also
destroy
glad
you guys.
that my instincts to cast Glitter Dust ended up paying off there. I had a feeling that Glitter Dust was the right call there, and I'm like, nothing else will blind her. But yeah, I was a little surprised, like, oh, it revealed someone. Of course, that makes, like, after it happened, I'm like, that makes sense. But I actually wasn't even thinking about that when I originally cast it. But I don't know, for some reason my instincts are like, cast Glitter Dust here, it's gonna be good.
Alright, so you guys, what do you do for now?
I'm gonna cast the divination spell that I was going to cast before.
Okay. Go ahead and cast
Yeah, I
it
cast
and give me your
non-detection.
question.
Or detect scrying, I mean.
This divination is for where is the location of the focus glyph that is easiest to dismantle?
Hmm. What do my skills look like here? If I want to...
And this is divination, so you're getting a cryptic response.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I auto-succeed UMD checks now, so I'm gonna heal myself with the Cure Light Wounds wand that I have. A little bit.
That earned minus 25 gold.
Am I still paralyzed?
You eventually become
No,
unparalyzed.
you're eventually unparalyzed.
Well, thank God for spider climb.
Yeah, you don't fall off
Unlimited
the...
spider climb. Eventually my 5 images fade. And I'm just like, I kind of feel like I wasted that.
Yep, maybe, but
Oh, I
it's all
could
good.
have channeled again.
Well, you still can, because I only used 5 charges of my wand, and I'm still
That's
not at
fine.
full
I
health.
don't. I mean, if you want to channel, go ahead.
I'll
But I've also
channel.
got a couple wands of Cure Light Wounds, so.
I've just been holding off also on increasing my health bar, because every time I do, roll 20 lags out. Every time I try to mess up my health bar
There.
for some reason.
I think you're at full health now. I'm at full health.
Yep, I don't even see that roll, because roll 20 lagged out on me. I clicked my health
Is
bar.
27?
I made a mistake! Yeah, that'll put me probably at full health. 27 plus 21. I'm at 71 out of 121. Or 113, I mean.
So-
Yeah, probably does.
My
So,
players are
Valyria,
getting
you get a
ready for
cryptic
tomorrow, and they're
response
glitching out too.
to your what was
Okay.
that?
My players are getting ready for tomorrow, and they're all glitching out pretty bad too. So.
It's not like
so-
trying to hit their character
So, Valyria,
sheets.
you
Yeah,
get your cryptic
it's the
response,
servers.
and the voice tells you, in the land of black blood, none of these glyphs are easy prey. However, only one will fight against you.
Okay. It's not going to tell me where.
No, it's cryptic,
Only
man.
in the land of black blood.
It's cryptic, yo.
Okie
What part of
dokie,
cryptic
here
did you not
I
understand?
have one more spell slot. I'm prepare. I'm specify where in the land of black blood. What are the landmarks for the glyphs that will not fight back? What are the
Okay,
landmarks
that's a
near the
valid one.
glyphs in the land of black blood that will not fight back?
Okay. Give me a moment. Put up the DM loading screen and music. Oh, I need to download that and add it to the jukebox. I'm gonna go do that right.
Geo loading screen music. Oh man.
Yeah. I know it, so it shouldn't take.
Now
I
all
have
of my
never
spell
used
slots
this
are
Twilight Wounds
filled
mod,
out.
apparently. So I still have a bunch of charges on this thing still, but... Oh, I think this is actually one of the things I bought just recently, actually. I spent 750 gold on a Cure Light Wounds wand. It's gotta be it, because otherwise I would have used this, I'm sure. Alright, so I
Never mind. I
use...
can't find it. It's like elevator music that says like
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
things. Like your DM could use a drink. DMing is thirsty work. Anyway, so you get back a cryptic response. And it says that one can be found in the hills that cry, another within a plaza that reflects and shines, a third in the middle of quicksand, and a fourth in a, how do I say this? A fourth by a river that splits and whose waters run black.
Hmm.
Okay, that one sounds like it's the easiest to find. I have it. Hills that cry, plaza that reflects and shines, quicksand, river that splits with black water.
Yeah, and as per your question, it says those are glyphs that won't fight back.
We'll go deal with those first.
Oh, wait, actually, sorry. I have to make one adjustment to that. The first one, the hills that cry, axe that out. That's
Can't you
my
just...
fault.
Okay. Not... Couldn't that just be where one of them is and put the other one someplace else?
No, it's got to work like this. Each is a very
Okay.
unique encounter or area. It says the other in a palace. The other in a toadstool palace.
Sounds gross.
So yeah, there you go. Sorry about that. Hopefully you guys don't dwell on it with metagame.
Can we be pulled to the
Do you
map?
want to look at your map?
Yeah, I want to look at my map.
Yes.
So, a river that splits. These are coming together, no? They're flowing into this thing.
The Caltherium.
Yeah, and your map is labeled the Caltherium.
Yeah, I figured
Okay.
this is the map we got from the Pathfinder.
Yeah, just the little letters aren't on.
Yeah. I assume the north one might be. Or at least there's some sort of compass somewhere on the map.
North is to the right.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, it looks like this might be the river that splits.
The Mire.
Yeah.
Give
Like
me
a
a
delta
perception,
sort of thing?
Mantis,
Sure.
while you look at this map. Okay, with a 30, it takes you a while of looking at this map for like 20 minutes or something, maybe even 30 minutes. But you notice that there's a very small part of this map that is marked where a river splits, and it draws your attention over here.
Okay, that was the other thing that I was thinking of. That's the only other one where it's like an island that... Okay. We'll go there first.
That's our plan for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
How
I don't
far
have any
away is
reason to,
that?
like, oppose this.
Quite
To
far.
me, they're all the same.
Many miles.
Okay. We might have to camp on our way.
No, we'll be
we can
able to
probably
get
get there in
there
a
in
day.
about an hour. I'm gonna cast the Windwalk again.
Are you sure? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll just
No,
fly
it's
over
gonna
there.
take
Did
gonna
we
take a
rest?
couple hours. My bad. 6 times 40. It's gonna take 6 hours. Ish.
We can get there. We can get there in the course of a day, though. We might have to camp over there, but
Yeah.
or somewhere nearby. We might not be able to come back here, but
It's gonna take like
well,
5 hours.
actually, let's be honest. We can come back here. We can just teleport if we had to. But
Or we can teleport back to a safer place.
Do we know
yeah,
of a
possibly.
safer place?
Yeah, Ayadara.
Yeah, yeah, or
Oh.
Riddleport.
Like that kind of back. Gotcha.
Yeah, I can teleport us pretty far. If I needed to, I could get us to Ayadara or Riddleport.
Okay.
Or I could even go back, home, but you guys probably wouldn't like it there very much. It's very underwater.
I did feel a little compressed.
This Baltic Porter's pretty
Nice
good.
underwater journey. Feel
It was
the
a great
pressure.
underwater journey. Yeah.
So let's take our watches. Here's my watch perception. Do you
So I
know Alarm
wouldn't-
Araxi?
I might. Let me check. I don't know if I have it or not. It might be in my spell list though. Nope. No alarm. That's another spell I probably should have,
It's my perception.
but I don't.
Is it on the cleric spell list? Somehow I doubt it, but might as well check. Yeah, it's not on the cleric spell list.
But I do have Unseen Servant prepared.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's like the best spell. I'll give him like a bell or something. I think I have one of those. I have like a little bell in my inventory. And let's be like, if Unseen Servant, if you see someone come in there, ring the bell.
I'll close this door.
I don't know if the Unseen Servant is like actually able to do that, but make him ring the bell, but I don't know if it's actually smart enough to like follow those directions, I guess. I should roll a perception check though for my watch. Oh, cool! I rolled another 1. I don't have any of those buffs active, so it's only a 13. I'm sure nothing will happen during my watch anyway. Hopefully. Hopefully.
More drow.
I rolled 3 nat 1s, I think, right? I rolled 1 on a will save, 1 on a castle check, and I rolled 1 on a perception check now.
Were they in a
That's pretty
row
good.
though?
Not in, well,
No.
the will save was right after, or the castle check was right after the will save, but I had a
Yeah,
reflex
yeah.
save between the two. So they weren't quite like directly in a row, but they were close to each other. They were within 1 round of each other, so like they happened on the same round.
Mhm.
So yeah, Spirit of Maloki. Double nat 1.
Okay.
The legend.
So you guys begin your rest, and you're resting for 12 hours?
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah, I
about right.
think so.
Okay. You begin your rest. The first 4 hours goes by uneventful. On the next 4 hours,
Does our buddy come out? What are you guys still doing here? I didn't invite you. Sorry, man. We killed some
let's
drow for you. Jeez.
Safa, you, whether you're taking watch or you're asleep with that third, you notice that there's this like really loud like sound of like squeaking and stuff. Like it's just filling the air.
Oh.
Like it's coming from a little far away, but it's loud enough that you can hear.
Okay. So it's not at a concerning distance.
Not really, but it maybe sounds like bats, just like a lot of them.
Batdemic.
And I'm guessing you guys have these doors closed.
Okay.
Yeah, we have the 1 doors that weren't disintegrated closed.
Yeah.
2 can play that game though. I have disintegrate as well. I'll disintegrate those doors, just you watch.
I don't think
Please
I'll alert to it at all, as long as it doesn't sound like it's getting increasingly closer and like ferocious.
Okay. Yeah, it just sounds like they're passing by for now. They might have like gone into the area where it's open.
Mhm.
And maybe, I don't know, it has something to do with the dead drow bodies out. You don't know what kind of bats live under here.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. You know,
They're probably
Maybe
not.
they're similar to Safa.
it's like
They're probably not good bats.
if they're focused on nomming on those or doing whatever, I don't have to worry about them coming here. I don't know what this land is like. It's weird already, so I. Just
And during the
quiet.
last watch, who's taking last?
I don't know. We hadn't actually
Valyria
determined.
is.
There you go.
Valyria. You roll a perception, yes, a 32 or 27.
No, I rolled a
Either.
27.
You hear what sounds like footsteps and like muttering coming from outside these doors.
Maybe it's drow, and they're like, "Oh, look, we just drow dead bodies we threw outside." And they're like, "Oh, I guess." And they might even know it's us. They might be like, "Ooh,
Do I recognize the language?
the Earth Genie really didn't like these drow."
Let's see.
You do not.
Okay. Probably not drow.
It sounds almost incomprehensible.
Well, I'll ready an action to yell and scream if they open that door. to wake everybody up.
Okay.
Maybe not yell and scream, just wake everybody up. I'll ready an action to wake everybody up.
Okay.
And I'll stand up
Um,
myself.
You wait, and this almost like constant muttering, it never seems to stop, and it goes on for an hour, and it's still persisting. Do you do anything?
As long as it doesn't do anything with the door, I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay. Then like for another 2 hours, so it's like a total of 3,
Your entire watch.
like it finally goes away.
Okay.
I'm sure it's nothing. I'll be right
So,
back. I got something
watches
to drink
are
real
over.
fast.
It's morning, or resting's over for you guys.
Yep.
Who said they were going? Mantis? Was it just him?
Pluto.
I'm here. I think it was Pluto who said he was going.
Pluto too? Oh, okay, it was Pluto.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, what do you guys want to do while Pluto's gone?
Well, I'll
I think
cast
resting is important
Windwalk
for me right now.
eventually when we're ready to leave. Other than that, morning stuff. Eat food. Prepare spells. Do you want to prepare another 7th level spell?
Oh, yeah, just take like a couple minutes or so to do your spells, and then we'll keep moving on.
Yeah.
I like the pace we're going at, so stuff's getting done. But when you guys do wake up, the area you seem to be in is still as you left it. Aside from like some blood from where the fighting took place, it's the same, and this stone wall is still here.
Okay, well, thanks for letting us use your home. I guess that's what we paid for. Since her
Okay, there's
information
no response.
wasn't very good. Well, it might be good for her, but not necessarily good for us. None of these sound like the Livid Sanctum. Except maybe the Toadstool Palace.
Nataka, is there anything you wanted to do here in the morning while you're doing stuff? Maybe after preparing extra.
Let's see here. What do I want? I don't. I think I'm just gonna, continue with my crafting. Ow! Sorry about that.
Okay.
I'm being pinched.
Maybe you
Yeah.
burnt yourself during your craft.
Maybe.
Okay. Safa, is there anything you wanted to do while Araxi is busy doing her spell?
Nope.
No? Okay.
I mean, I'm just doing Sopha things, which is usually practicing styles and fighting methods.
Okay.
That's how I explain my access to all these random feats. She's just winging it, but she practices first.
Actually, you know what? I feel bad about these doors. I'm going to open our doors and see, how they look.
Why do you feel bad?
All right, sorry, I'm back. I
Because
get my spells prepared. But yeah, I'm pretty much ready.
yeah, I'm gonna open the doors and I'm gonna cast Stone Shape to remake the doors that were dunzoed by the disintegrate.
I would have done it if I had stone shape. Wait, do I have stone shape? Hold on a minute.
Araxi, is there anything that you do? I offered the choice to the others. Either
Oh, I do have stone
before
shape.
or after you finish casting your spells.
I'm not gonna do stone shape if Valyria is doing it, but if she hadn't, I actually have it as well. I could have also prepared it today.
Yeah, I did it.
But I would have had to add it to my spellbook probably because I have it's in Highland spellbooks. So I'm assuming I don't have every spell copied over because it takes time to do that. Like it would take 4 hours to copy over stone shape. But yeah. So I don't know if I got everything added. That might be one of the ones I didn't add. I mean, I don't have it added right now, but I kind of figure if I just add like a spell every day or something like that, that's probably because I'd be doing that like during my watch. Maybe I'd be working on scribing spells.
So if we're
Copy
ready
more
to
from
go,
his
I'm gonna
mind.
cast Windwalk, and we can make our way over there using the map.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that works for me. I'll
Everyone's
cast
good to go?
Overland Flight at the beginning of the day, but let's see, Overland Flight, and that's pretty much it. There are other ones that have like 2-hour durations, so that's the one I'm gonna do. And obviously, I'll use my after I prepare all my spells. I'm gonna send my spell book into the void, to the ethereal plane, using my wand.
If we ever have to
Yeah,
fight
so that's it for me.
underwater, Araxi, I know this style called Barracuda style.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Ooh, Barracuda.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys begin traveling. I'm gonna roll a percentage to see
Yeah.
if you encounter anything on the...
Freeway speeds over there.
Oh, and I'm gonna play this soundtrack because I got one for just the Land of Black
What's-
Blood in general.
What's the speed on Windwalk again?
60 miles an hour.
Oh man, almost as fast as my car. It's crazy.
So you begin to fly in this immense cavern, larger than anything you've ever seen before. It's its own
I don't
world
know about that. I've
down
seen the
here
ocean.
that is alien to you.
Alright.
And as you
I'll do one
fly,
of
you
these.
see like these rivers that run black.
Let's not fall
And
into that.
as you approach closer to the Caltherian, you can see in person this massive like lake whose waters are just inkier than like the blackest deeps that you might have even seen in a sea trench, something unnatural. As you pass by over here, you do notice something on the way on this island. It seems to be the only like island within the Caltherian, and there's a noticeably large temple there.
Can I identify the temple's religion
No.
by just from the outside? No? Okay. Darn.
Not from
Alright.
this distance. And like you think you see like
We'll probably have to
shapes
go there.
around it that are like moving. They're probably creatures, and some of them look pretty big.
Well, if we leave them alone, I'm sure they'll leave us alone, right, guys?
Hopefully they don't see us. We're clouds.
Yeah, you guys are easy to miss. You begin to approach closer to this area. Nothing seems to bother
I
you.
also
So
detect
and as
scry
you
now.
approach, I'll describe what you see.
So if somebody's
You
scrying on us, I'll
see,
know about it.
hidden on a tiny island along one of the many rivers of black blood, is a small ring of towers surrounding a wide tent-filled courtyard. It almost looks like a small fortress.
Okay.
I will ask you now, how do you proceed?
Well, before we go in there, I'm gonna want to cast some like 2-hour buffs on myself, I think.
As am I, but these are going to be for the whole party. I am
So-
going to cast, what's it called? Life Bubble on the party.
That's a pretty good idea.
No more cloud kill.
I'm gonna cast heroism on myself. I'm gonna cast heightened awareness on myself, and I'm gonna cast grand destiny on myself as well. My destiny is grand, guys. It's so grand, such grand.
Such grand much.
Yes. And then yeah, I have overland flight as well. So between that and cloud or wind walk, pretty good. Three and a half hours of life bubble. Seems good.
Not quite 3.5 hours. 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Whatever. It's enough. Alright. Yeah, the heroism thing, I still haven't checked. I never unchecked it, apparently. Alright.
Okay.
And
We should
heightened
probably
awareness.
land.
You
and
can
maybe
also
then
ask me
try to
like
fly over.
what things look like if you're not 100% sure, because I know I can't I don't have a picture to reveal to you. All I have is spoken description.
Does
Yes,
it
it's
look
like a
like
little-
there's like things in the fortress on the island?
It does look like there's movement, like there's body.
Alright.
Okay,
I
so
got
we're gonna be
28
met with
perception looking at it.
resistance.
You can't tell too much from like the distance you are away from it. You guys are gonna have to like stealth while you're flying air to get closer and have a look. Well, all you can see are like lots of tents and bodies moving around. They look for the most part medium in size, but there's a couple large ones. But that's what you see with your perceptions right now from this distance. Is there anything else you guys have to ask in terms of questions?
Well, if we
There
wanted to
are-
stealth up to it, I could invisibility myself. I don't know if that helps. I could invisibility Safa.
There's 5
as
towers
well.
that you can see, and 4 of them appear to be about the same size, and one is like wider, larger than the other. And they all have like solid tops on them.
And this is like at K.
Yes, this is at K on the map.
Okay.
That's where you guys are.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Well, if we want to approach without being spotted, we might be able to invisibility people. I can cast it, like probably at least twice. I don't know. I might need to cast it 3 times. I know Nataka can invisibility herself.
Yep.
At least I assume you have regular invisibility prepared by chance.
I have regular and greater, yeah.
Yeah, regular is a longer duration, so that's one we'd want to use for like non-combat, just getting it in.
Yeah. I also have overland flight now as well.
Yeah, so that's useful. Not that we specifically need it too badly right now for non-combat use, because we have the wind walk. We can use that to fly in there.
Yeah, and Ruth says she's very jealous of your new car.
But... Oh yeah. I'm pretty happy
Oh,
about
yeah.
it personally.
She loves the color and everything.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm offering to invisibility people as well. Like I could probably even do
Good idea.
Valyria. I don't know if Valeria's got any sort of. I know she has mislead, but we probably.
I
need a
have
longer
mislead,
duration.
Probably
but that
need to,
lasts
'cause I'm
for
not
a
stealthy.
minute.
Yeah, I think I need to invisibility everybody, but Nataka, who can invisibility herself. Although she theoretically she has the thing that lets her invisibility other, like give her infusions to other people as well. I think, right? So we might be able to both
Yeah.
invisibility one person each. I don't know how many invisibilities you have prepared though. How many invisibilities do you have prepared? Do you have just one?
Well, if we were planning out, let's see here. I've got 2.
Oh, okay. So theoretically, for regular invisibility, we could both use 2. One for each of ourselves and one for... and we'd have like
Actually,
13 minutes of it.
I can technically give 3, even though I have 2 prepared, because I also have my alchemical allocation. So.
Okay. Well, I don't think we'd need that. We'd only... Probably not at least. I think just 2 would be fine, because both of us could do 2 each. And then we could use that if we want to for our approach. Well, I'll be invisible. It would last for... mine will last 14 minutes, and Taka's will last 13 minutes. Because I get +1 because it's on the alchemist spell list, so I cast it at caster level 14 without having to even do anything. So I'm willing to do that. That's my current plan, and then we can use that to get closer and possibly infiltrate while invisible, I guess, or get into position somewhere if we can do something, or like at least see what's
Well,
going
let's
on
do
over
that.
there.
And you have your normal, like, dimension doors and teleports and
Yeah, I
stuff.
still
if
have
we
that
get into
too.
a jam.
I can get us out of there if we get into a bad position. A dimension door and teleport prepared. Between the two of them,
Then let's do that.
Get us out. Okay, so I'll cast invisibility on me and Safa,
Okay.
and then Nataka can cast it on Valyria and herself, and that should cover us everybody, and we can go in there while invisible.
This is my stealth check
Okay.
without the invisible.
You guys are invisible.
And I'm gonna fly in closer while we're invisible.
You begin to fly in closer, and I'll describe it a little bit more as you get closer with under invisibility.
Oh, I wanna
So-
roll nice perception for any added detail.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. You guys can roll perception.
Oh,
I'll take
well,
those
well, now we
into
get the good
account,
dice.
if
I have heightened
feel-
awareness
yeah, I
going, so
need
that's
to
a
point something out.
24. Heightened
Dang.
awareness and heroism.
That is not the right
So as you
stealth.
approach, you can tell that each of the towers surrounding the courtyard are about 40 feet tall, with 10-foot
Mine's
wide
32,
walls
by the way.
connecting all of them. Okay, thanks.
For some
32
reason,
stealth.
it's listing it as 0.
Weird.
And
It's supposed
the
to be
upper
14.
level of each tower is just this simple open landing, and you can see that each of them allows access to a stairwell that looks like it goes down into it.
And there's no door covering it, so theoretically you just fly down to one of those openings.
There's no doors covering them.
I'm gonna
And
cast
they look
message while we're
large, like large enough for a
far
large
enough away.
creature or person to get into.
Yeah, I'm gonna
guys,
cast
I gotta
message
log
while
off
we're
for
pretty.
now, though.
What? What?
Yay, work.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's 8:30 already.
Okay. Yep. Night.
Good night.
Good night.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna cast a message on the party This will last for like 2 hours as well.
Okay.
So that way I can communicate with people by whispering to them, even if they're not near me. But that way if we get split up. But in the meantime, we're pretty close to each other anyway, so
Yeah.
we can discuss quietly. But I'll let everybody know, like, okay, I have a message. We can whisper to each other. You can whisper to me, and I can relay messages. So if we get split up, keep that in mind. Just whisper to me, and I can relay your message if you need to talk to somebody else. And with that out of the way, how do we want to proceed? Do we want to go to the biggest tower? Like that one has a door as well, right? Or a staircase as well. But we could
I'm
also
gonna
go
move
to
you
one of the
guys to
smaller
a
ones.
map. Tell me what your
Seems
visibility
logical,
is.
right? Well, we rolled.
I
Some of
mean,
these,
maybe
so-
maybe it's a misdirection thing though. Let me zoom out.
Well, since we're
Okay,
moving,
yeah, I
it's gonna
see.
be
I'm
a
over on the right
20
side,
minute.
and I can see everything outside the tower. It looks like.
Yeah.
So it kind of looks like a pentagram shape, and everything inside of it,
I
like
found us. Okay.
in here, is all black.
Well, we
I
can't
can't
even see the pentagram.
I can't see the pentagram shape, but I can see like up to here and then up to here.
Yeah, I can only see up to the doors.
It's blocked by line of sight.
So
but-
you just see a lot of walls, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just see the outer walls on the right
Okay,
side.
good.
This
That's-
looks like
Everything
it's
else
the
is
thick tower.
Yeah, you guys are close to the thick tower.
Why don't
There's
we
another
go in
tower.
through the top of the thick tower?
Over here, a tower over here, a tower over here, and another tower over here.
Well, we could do the thick tower. I'm not sure if that's just like misdirection though or not. If that's actually the one that's most important that we want to go into.
Well, I don't know, but you gotta start somewhere, Raxi.
Oh, and as you guys got
This is
closer, I can describe more of the courtyard, and that's this area.
Well, we can't see it
Okay.
though.
Can't
Looking
see
dark.
that, but
Yeah.
Down. Well, you're flying, right?
right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just saying
you
the
can't
line of sight
see it,
from here, roll 20 is blocking it, but I'm just
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Well, maybe
describe it
let's
though.
see. I can actually turn on a light here. I can give you something because you guys would have flown over. Come on, roll 20.
Just messing with that. If you guys want to see the car I bought, it's in my URL comment on Ventrilo.
Okay.
What are you trying to show off?
A little bit. I do like my car a lot.
So can you see inside
Oh,
the
man.
courtyard now?
No, I still can't.
No?
Yeah, it's still blocked for me.
How about now?
Nope,
Nope.
still nothing.
I mean, is it
No.
important?
It's because you have the dynamic lighting on, Matt.
I'm trying to get it to like a light to only appear here.
I think you got to put like a token over there though for us to see it too.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
there's a
have to put like
token.
our tokens over there.
Or a token that we have vision of, like when I cast a summon spell. Usually you do that as well, and that works.
Oh,
pretty
maybe that's why. I would have to give you
You
Just
have
throw
to
like a
give
little-
players
like
or something.
Give like a little sensor token that we all get vision of.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put control. All player. Now can you see?
okay. Yes, we can see now.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can see it.
So you see this courtyard, you see the tents, and I haven't revealed them, but there's dozens, like dozens and dozens of drow in here that are all armed, kind of like just like patrolling. And you also notice some driders that come and go.
Alright. So we want to not aggro those.
Yeah, there's like
I
As
think we
order.
found the troops, boys.
at least 4 dozen driders.
So, 4 troops.
But yes, alright, so sorry about that. How do you proceed?
Well, we whisper about it. Do we want to go in the tall tower, or do we want to check one of the other smaller towers?
Tall tower.
We want to go in the tall tower.
The tall tower. Alright. And there's like a staircase in there. So we're gonna try to go through that while invisible and hope that nobody has like a sea invisibility or something.
I think we should get out of our flight when there. It takes 5 rounds to turn off this flight
What, the wind
and
walk?
turn it back on. Yeah, it takes 5 rounds to turn on and off the wind walk.
Well, yeah, I'm fine with that because I can just use overland flight instead.
Right. But we go up, we turn off the wind walk.
And I think
And,
Nataka.
like, I
don't know
have
if
normal
Nataka's
wings, too.
used it yet, but Nataka has. Yeah, Nataka has overland flight as well. So Safa doesn't, but I mean Safa has good stealth too. So yeah,
Do I?
somewhat
no.
good stealth.
Does
Good
she?
stealth
She has a
compared to
+2.
us.
I only have a +2.
Oh, never mind. I think you had a +18 for some reason. No, Nataka has a +18. That's what it was. Never mind.
It's okay, we're still invisible for a while.
We're still invisible though, yeah, because the invisibility lasts. The one on me and Safa lasts for 14 minutes. The one on you guys lasts for 13 minutes. It's a pretty long time. So yeah, we'll go in through the stairway at the top of the tower. And yeah, this is obviously the best idea we've ever had.
So I see the stealths.
Yeah, I didn't put in my invisibility bonus, but so it'd be like a 13, but with invisibility plus 20 to that, I guess.
Safa's got just a 33 without the invisibility. So
No,
I know
she has a
Derek
5.
said his was wrong because
Okay.
his 18 didn't have his bonuses. I can't remember what he said his bonus was supposed to be, but
So
Derek
so 5,
is
5. Yeah.
Derek's is in like the 50. Like Nataka's is like in the 50s or something, I think, with invisibility.
Yeah, with the stealth modifier, yeah.
So you reach the top, and you begin to go down the stairway. Now remember, you only have minutes worth of invisibility, and the seconds are counting. But I will put you in here as you begin to go down.
Alrighty.
So you guys are like going down a stairway. It's not labeled here, but it's there.
Okay.
Alright. What does this area look like? This is a big open area? Like
So,
a big
this
once you go down the
tower-
stairs?
Because you guys can see in here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like one
So
big
this
open
tower
room.
is nearly 70 feet across. There are 3 large cages with shackles hanging from their inside bars that are like trying to contain. They're containing so far, but there are these like 3 like large, writhing, like tentacled like monstrosities with just big gaping mouths, and I'll reveal one of them.
Is there a knowledge check I can do to know what the fuck these are? Like dungeoneering, maybe? Or is it in planes? I figure it's probably one of those two.
You can
Probably.
give me a dungeoneering.
Alright. That I do have heightened awareness on and heroism, so it's a 28.
Okay. You're actually not entirely sure if this is an
Oh, boy.
aberration. It looks like one, but you think this might be something else. That something horrible has been done to it, and you don't know what it once was.
Yeah, okay then. I probably have some through the black blood, I guess.
And there's 3 of them, one in each of these cages. In fact, I'll just reveal
Yeah.
them.
I know I saw a token for a split second, but you removed it. You had it up for a second though. It looks like such a weird. I don't even know. Whatever. I don't know what that is.
So
That's
that's in the
weird.
cages. Along the
Yeah,
north wall
that's a
rests
thing.
a tight grouping of tables covered in vials, bottles, and powders, and their surfaces all seemingly stained with blood. The room is lit by the nauseating glow of a 10-foot wide circular glyph that hovers against one of these walls, and I will reveal that.
All right, I guess we're in the right place. Is this
There's
like an
also
alchemy
one
lab?
other occupant.
One other important
You
thing.
see a drow that is
Oh
currently
boy.
working on something.
Oh boy. This
This
looks like an
drow,
alchemy lab to me.
who seems to be wearing very fine clothes, and his features are quite masculine and chiseled.
Hmm.
He's objectively very handsome.
Hmm.
If you say so.
But on this table, there is like this. You see a drider that is barely alive, twitching, and it screams in the middle of the room as it like collapses, and this rancid black sludge pours out of it, and just begins to consume its body. And you hear him in Elven go, "Pah! Another failed one. Oh well. There's
Does this look
always
like
more."
Osh's blood? Is that what I'm seeing here? Is this black blood?
It looks black and viscous.
Yeah, it's probably like the same as Osh's
And you
blood.
see other vials on these tables that have what look like the same stuff.
And that's probably like really weird because Araxi, I mean, I guess like I traveled with Asha for a long time before she died,
Mm-hmm.
so I've seen like her blood, and she used her own blood for infernal healing. So I've seen that. Um, so that's probably kind of like, oh my god, like what the heck? Maybe it might even take like a little while for like Araxi to make that connection, but I imagine Araxi probably makes that connection. What with 28
Yeah.
intelligence, probably makes a connection.
Is this
So he
a
drew a
purple thing
line.
something?
Oh,
It's turning
he's figuring out
into
his
something.
he's figuring out a circle he wants to potentially draw. Um. So this glyph probably is the one we're looking for. That's probably the aboleth glyph or whatever. I asked Nataka if this looks like an alchemy lab. If that's because that's what it looks like to me, but Nataka's more of an expert on. I don't know if it craft alchemy or whatever. If Nataka thinks this is an alchemy lab.
I think Nataka would say, yeah, this looks like a giant alchemy lab.
Alright.
And yes, this magical symbol you're looking at, like just looking at it kind of makes you like you get this feeling of foreboding.
Yeah.
Like
What we
this
gotta do.
almost mental warning.
The only person who we really have to worry about that I can see at least is this drow. So if we can somehow stop him from raising an alarm, we might have a little bit of time to like investigate here before like we alert all the fucking drow and this
So
fortress.
that's what my plan was. I'm whispering. I'm gonna cast silence. And
Okay,
then
so I
Safa
relay
can
your
go grapple
message.
him.
Valeria wants to cast silence and have Safa go over and grapple him in the silence before he can raise an alarm. And I make sure I ask like, does that sound okay to you guys? Anybody have any objections to that?
If I succeed, I object. If I don't succeed,
If you don't succeed, well, I mean, I can also try to cast a chains of light on him, I guess, but they might hear me casting it. Well, they might hear silence being cast too, though. So I don't know. The more spells we cast, the more likely somebody hears it.
Okay.
I don't know. It's our best chance, I think.
Do we need to though? Is
Nataka
there
asked if we're
something
trying to
new that we
kill this
need?
guy.
Not yet.
Can we just
So,
go to a different
I-
town?
Not trying to kill him yet.
So yeah,
Sorry,
when
you-
Nataka
like-
asks me that,
what
I
was
say like, well, I'm not opposed to it, but Valyria, I because that's the thing is message, so I can like relay stuff without Valyria hearing me. So I say, well, I'm not opposed to him dying, but Valyria might be.
Dude, we're right next to each other.
No, he's using message.
Yeah, but I'm using
He's using
message to whisper.
If you whisper
using
to him, he
magic to
says, "Shut
whisper
up.
it."
Use my magic."
I mean, we can still hear it anyway. It sounds the same.
If you're close enough to me, you'd hear me whispering with message like Valyria might want to kill him, but I mean,
I'm in between
honestly,
everybody. But anyway, okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast silence.
All
That's
right, we
what the
don't
big
have much
purple
time to
thing
act then, because as soon as silence hits, he's gonna notice. He might not notice right away, but he'll notice pretty fast, probably. Especially if he's like muttering to himself. Like he'll be like, "Well, I don't hear myself muttering." What? Maybe I really
So,
yeah,
am
everybody else do
insane.
what you're gonna do
These
in
large,
this
like,
surprise round.
tentacly monster things do also make noise. They're not like
Yeah, you're-
loud howls, but like this weird.
Yeah,
like,
they make weird noises.
comes out of them.
Yeah. We're gonna silence that too. At least for 2 of them.
I guess I move in, but I'm nervous about passing by these things, in cages or not. They have tentacles.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Are you
It looks
sure?
like they're like they could easily
Yes.
like move these tentacles outside of it. They just like their main masses kind of seem trapped in it, and they're squiggling around it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, you're still invisible at the moment, at least. But once you try to grapple this guy, it's gonna break your invisibility. So yeah, I don't know. It's sketchy. It's kind of sketchy.
Can always,
Valyria
like,
might
move
be
around the
revealed
long
at this
way.
point
I'm
now that she cast
invisible.
invisibility.
No, I'm not
Surprise
casting
her.
it on him.
Oh,
It's
you're
not
not
an
casting him,
attack.
so maybe it's fine. Yeah, you're probably fine then.
Yeah, but I think he counts as a target within an area of a spell.
No, but it's not an attack spell.
It's a middle ground area. It's kind of wishy-washy.
I mean, silencing somebody is kind of an attack because you're directly impacting them.
Right. It's not as obvious as like hitting somebody with a fireball. You're like, I'm not targeting him with the fireball. Yeah, but I mean, you're still hitting him with a fireball. So I mean, you could maybe classify silence as like along the same lines as
Yeah,
fireball.
the purpose attacking a foe includes anything that includes any spell targeting a foe whose area or effect includes it.
Yeah.
Okay, I
any
guess since
case-
he's a foe, I'm
But you would know that.
technically
Do you still wanna
attacking
do it?
him. Yes, I still want to. I want to do it
It's
from
still
a
a
little bit
surprise
farther
round.
away, but yes, I still want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
Okay.
close to these tentacle things when I'm doing it.
Okay.
I can't charge.
Just one thing. Safa, how are you going down to him? What's your
Yeah.
movement path?
So I can't charge, so I was, yeah, gonna just move.
I think she just has the wind walk, right?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't.
Well, I still have my boots.
Wait, how are we
either
moving
way.
then? How are we moving
We
then?
came down the stairs.
So she
Yeah,
walked
you guys
down
are on the
stairs.
ground.
Oh, we're on the ground now. Okay, we're close enough
Yeah.
to the ground, so she's able to walk over there then.
So I pass between the
So you cast a
cages.
spell and reveal yourself. And Safa, there is something important.
Yeah.
What was your stealth?
5 plus I guess the 20 because of invisibility.
Plus
I
20.
don't attack, so I don't reveal myself. I just go up to him.
Okay, so as you move, you're probably aware that these things, like, they don't have any eyes, but their like mouths seem to like move towards you, almost as if they're sensing you somehow, but they don't see you.
Okay.
But you make it over to him.
Okay. That's all I do.
Okay.
Well, wait, is this a surprise round, or what is this?
That was
yeah,
your
this was a
surprise
surprise round. Or
And he
actually, did you
begins to
want to do
notice
anything
that,
in the
like,
surprise round?
things have gotten oddly quiet. And he might even see, like, that Valeria has emerged. And, you know, there's
Yeah.
just this person in here all of a sudden. So yes, roll initiative.
Alright, I'm gonna immediate action activate improved initiative. I kinda wanna go before he does. Can you add my token? I'm afraid to open my character sheet still.
Yeah, sorry about that. I will do that.
Wait, why is... Oh, it's because I don't have the thing on.
Oh, I need to roll initiative. Initiative. There we go. I'm gonna use the heightened awareness as well to like boost that. Dismiss it to make it 21.
Darn it, not high enough. Oh well.
Oh god, it's lagging out anytime I edit any number apparently in roll 20.
Sorry, not my fault. Don't know what to say.
No,
That was
it's roll
happening to
20's
me.
fault.
Anytime I clicked in my edit field is when shit happened.
Yeah. Anytime I edit any number in roll 20, it's just like, yeah, fuck you. Like, oh, thanks, roll 20. Thanks.
Yeah.
Anyway,
At least
plus
it's not
4
doing
heightened
it when you're
awareness.
modifying the chat.
That's true. I can chat at least. I can hit buttons and stuff, and it works in that. But okay, it did. The edit went through. It worked. It just took like 2 minutes to do, but it did work.
I never have that
So
patience.
heightened
I
awareness
just
is
close.
dismissed. So I don't have that +2 bonus to my perception checks anymore. But I mean, a +4 initiative bonus is probably better than that anyway. So I'm okay with that. Plus, it's a level 1 spell. I can just recast it. Yeah, it's one of those things I probably should have been casting more earlier in the adventure path, but I don't know. I was hard casting my secluded grimoire more back then too, which uses a lot of level 1 spell slots, and now I have a wand that does that for me. So
Okay, looks like that's oh wait, where'd he go? I thought I put him.
You had like a 12 or something with a +5.
Yeah, there. I don't know how he disappeared. Okay. Valeria, you're first. He's taken notice of you, but it looks like he says something and nothing comes out of his mouth.
Of course he does. I'm going
Poor
to
guy.
delay until after Safa.
Hmm. It's all on me now, huh?
Okay.
I
Araxi,
believe in you, but not enough to, put all faith in you.
Oh, thanks. I love you too.
Just most of the faith. The
I'm
rest of
going
the faith
to...
is in my deity.
No, I'm gonna cast a spell. I don't like this guy. I'm gonna cast a high level spell on him. In fact, I'm gonna cast a Chains of Light. I'm gonna boost the DC by 2 by using a reservoir point. So somebody might hear this, so hopefully they don't. But this will end the encounter if I hit it with him. So. Chains of Light. You say DC 27 reflex save.
27, geez, what's your int modifier at?
I have 28 int, so my int modifier is at +9.
Wow.
Okay, he failed. He got a 24.
Alright. The chains paralyze him. And that's my turn.
He is paralyzed. There needs to be a chains thing on. Oh, let's use this web. Right, Nataka is well, she's gonna ready an action, I guess, to, or maybe she's just gonna delay until after Sava, like Valyria.
Does
Yeah,
that
he's super
mean
easy
I
to
can
grapple now.
coup
He has
grab
0
him?
dex. You could do that too.
Paralyzed.
You could
Good.
coup de grace him. You
Do
could
you
just coup de
guys-
grace him if you wanted,
Do you want to
as a
talk
full
to
round
him?
action.
Do you want to outright murder him?
Well, of course, but
It doesn't matter to
Of
me.
course,
That's
Safa
what I
does.
already I can't whisper to you now because you're in the silence zone. No message doesn't work through silence.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I already told you, like, well, I know Valyria might not, but I personally don't care if you kill him. So you already know that I don't care
It's
if you
up
kill
to you,
this guy.
Safa.
I don't think he's that important, but I know that Safa or Valyria might not want to kill him.
So much power in your hands right now, Safa. You
I
are the
know.
decider.
I'm invisible, and neither of them, none of them can see me unless they have abilities to see invisible.
And you can
He
be
doesn't
like,
seem to
I'm
see
gonna
you, right?
activate power attack.
So I see
for
this
my
guy
coup de grace.
stiffen up.
Sure,
right?
why not?
Well,
Yeah,
you
you
don't just see him
just
stiffen
chains
up, like,
around
these
him.
golden chains wrap around him.
Yeah, yeah, you can see you can see chains surrounding him that that hold him in place. So you can see that he's completely helpless. That you could just coup de grace him right now. He's at your mercy.
Okay, I'm going
You
to
can just rip out his heart.
grab my bag and with a move action pull out some rope.
Okay.
Physical rope.
Yeah. And can I start tying him up with a standard?
I think you have to grapple him, but you're probably gonna and then you can tie him up. But I mean, grappling him's gonna be easy because he has 0
Grappling
dex.
is a standard. Well, it was a move
Yes,
to pull out
grappling's
a rope,
just a
so
standard
I can
action.
do this, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
grapple.
you can still do it. You can pull out a rope and then start grappling him, and then you'd be able to tie him up next turn.
Okay, I'll do that.
Oh,
And you come
yeah,
out of invisibility as you do, and
I'm
you
gonna take
super
a
do it.
bite as well, just cause.
I'll bite out of him.
Of course you are.
yeah, might as well.
Give me that con. Hello! I'm like Twitch. It's me!
Except you're not, because you're silent.
Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat.
You try to say that, but you're in the silence orb.
It's happening in my head. You can't silence my head.
I can't silence your thoughts. You're right.
Okay. So you bite him, and how much damage you do?
Yeah. I take his con if he's truly.
You do 1 bit of damage
elf.
to.
As long as
He
he's an
tastes like an
elf.
You never
He's an
know.
elf.
These guys, like. One of them could just be in stealth the whole time. Stealth operations. FBI, CSO, whatever.
And double
Okay.
move over here.
You double move?
Yeah.
Alright. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Nataka is gonna warily skirt the edges here and follow you, I guess. She's gonna see you as kind of a focal point to follow here.
And these things,
And yeah,
like,
as,
follow
like
us
these
around.
look at you.
Their mouths
Even
are like,
with like they don't have
baby.
eyes, like their mouths like move and like the tentacles like you're not sure whether to gauge like if the tentacles are brave enough to like go through the cages because they look like they could.
Mm. I mean, that worries me.
That's
so
Nataka's. His turn. He's gonna try and break out of the chains of light. Or no, that's on your turn. Right?
He's
That's
got
on
a
my turn,
grapple to
So
break
he's
out of.
just paralyzed for the whole
Oh,
turn
no,
plus
he
he's
he's
can't break
grappled.
out of it, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
just stuck. He can't do
Not like
anything.
hold person. He has to wait until Rexi's turn.
It's not like hold person. At
Alright,
the beginning of my
Rexi's turn. It's your
turn, he makes that reflex
Now
save.
he's gonna
so he
try
makes
to
it.
yeah at the end of your turn. So what do you do?
Did he break out of my chains of light?
Nope, he's still in.
He's still in him. Okay. Then I'm not gonna really do anything. I guess I'll just hang out back here for now, and I'll ready an action that if he tries to cast a spell, I'll try to counter it. I guess that's my turn.
Okay, Sava's
Not that he can because he's paralyzed, but you know.
Okay.
Safa, do your grapple things. You can tie him up now.
I just want to see if there's a rope trick I should consider here. Well, I mean, he's paralyzed. It doesn't even matter. I pin and tie.
Yeah, you can just tie him up.
Shit. Yeah.
That way, once the chains of light wear off, he's still tied up by physical ropes.
Maintaining my grapple, I'm gonna pin tie him up and blah blah blah.
Alright, you do. He is bound and tied. I guess we'll just stay in initiatives to see what you guys want to do, unless you want me to take you out of initiative.
I mean, I'm not gonna harm him, but I'll probably like rub my finger against the wound I bit on him, and I just look at him. Since we're in the silence, I'm kind of like doing like a silent film motions, you know, like I just did that to
Exaggerated miming.
If Safa doesn't gag him, Valeria will eventually gag him.
Oh, I don't gag him.
And I also want to, which way does this door open? Does it open inward or outward?
That's the courtyard with tons of
It opens inward.
right?
Is that
It opens inward?
It's not up to fire code. I'm disappointed. I have the fire marshal of Galarian, so
I'm
I come
gonna
from
put
a
a
land
table
underwater
on
where we don't have fire.
I'm gonna move this table over here to block the doors.
Okay. It's gonna make a little bit of noise as you pull it out of the silence.
Right.
Sure,
silence.
you can block. And Ataka will help you. He's going to try and get out of the rope. He's gonna try and strength.
Yeah, he's still in the chains of light though. So I mean, he's gonna have to break out. He's gonna have to break out of that first.
On your turn.
Which is
he'll try to do
which
that.
is a reflex save, DC 27. So if he can make that DC 27, and then he can. Then he maybe can do the strength check. So I mean, and that's gonna last.
Now
I mean,
I'm gonna
the
take
duration.
you guys out of initiative.
Yeah, the duration of Chains of Light is 20 or no, it's 15. No, it's 13. 13 rounds is the duration on that. 13 rounds. So, yeah, like a minute.
I'll eventually gag him, and I'll just be asking him
about the same
yes
duration,
or no question.
honestly.
Yeah, the silence will eventually go away.
Okay.
And then the Chains of Light will, but he is still tied up, so I don't know if he can get out of
So
that.
what do you guys do right now?
Question
I keep my eye on those creatures.
I'm gonna look through his notes on the tables here and try to find if there's anything about the room, about this.
Or actually, which
glyph.
way are you going?
I'll start on the left side, on the left table, and start kind of looking through his notes. And see
Well,
if
do
there's
you
anything about the
pass
glyph.
through these cages, like in the middle of them?
No, I'll go around the outside.
Okay. Because they definitely seem to notice you.
Even though I'm visible, yeah. I
Even though
kind
they're
of gathered
invisible.
that. I kind of gathered that, but yeah, I'll go around. Whoops, I rolled that twice, but take the first one for the 30 or the 22. I'm looking through his
So the silence
notes.
goes away, and the chains also go away. But he's in the
but
rope, and when he's able to like start struggling against it, he struggles for like a few rounds, and it seems that he just doesn't have the strength to break them.
Good.
And you gag him? Okay.
Yeah, I gagged
ask
So
him
he
yes or
he
no
muff
questions.
he muffledly tries to say something, but yeah.
He'd have to be a
Seems his
38
struggle has gone.
to get out of those ropes. Which I think he can't even do it.
A
by these
38? I don't think it's a
rules.
38. I think it's like a 20.
Well, it says a DC
Force.
to escape hemp rope.
It's
which
based
is
on her
regular
own her
rope,
CMB though.
Bounds is equal to 20 plus the CMB of the creature that tied the bonds.
Yeah. That's what makes it tough,
If
because it's
the
against
DC
Sophist CMB, so
to
he's probably
escape-
screwed.
Yeah.
If I tied him up, he'd probably be fine, but since Sopha's the one that did it, he's probably screwed. He probably is not getting out of that.
Okay. Yeah, he just doesn't have the strength to get out of the room. So what do you guys...
Well, while they're doing that, I'm looking through his notes and trying to see if there's anything about this. I mean, I'm a little curious about these things as well, but I'm more curious about the glyph, because I think that's what we're actually here for. So I'm looking for either of those. And
Okay,
that
I'll
22
let
is my perception.
Araxi do that first.
I mean, that's
Ataka
why you're
also seems to be
questioning.
interested in all the stuff on the...
Yeah. I mean, Ataka would be. So while we're looking through that, we're doing that while Valeria is gonna do her yes or no questions on this guy.
Right, I was just letting Matt answer your questions first.
I mean, depends on if it's something we find right away or if it's gonna take us time to find, because it might be something we don't find until after.
I'll probably answer
your
your questions first before giving you guys info on that.
Okay, so I'm gonna be sensing motive after every question I ask. Let me get my skills ready.
And he's still gagged, right?
Yeah. This is a preemptive sense motive. I'm gonna ask him if he knows how to... I'm gonna tell him first. I'm going to ask you yes or no questions. If the answer is a yes, nod your head. If it's a no, shake your head. And I'll, nod my head for the yes, and I'll shake my head for the no, so he understands and he knows the instructions. I'm going to point at the glyph over here and ask him if he knows how to disable.
He looks straight at you with his, pupilless eyes. He looks quite calm for now, since struggling hasn't done anything for him. And he doesn't shake or nod his head.
Okie dokie. These things in the cages are quite charming. Did you make them yourself?
Give me a charisma. Just a raw charisma.
Just a raw charisma. Okay.
You kind of he doesn't nod his head or shake it. Instead, you kind of see his lips curl, and he gives you a look as if he seems amused or proud that you're asking this question.
Good question, I guess, then.
You do think he seems amused and pleased that you asked that question. So you can probably
I, of course,
guess
think
that
they're horrific.
You can probably guess that he's happy because he probably did create them, and you've taken note of his creation.
Oh, yes. It doesn't take, a fucking genius to figure out that these guys are insane and make tentacle monsters. So I'll ask him if he did he use drow and black blood to, or no, I'll start with driders. Did he use driders and black blood to make these?
He rolls your eyes at you rather than nodding or shaking his head. And from your sense of motive, it sounds like you're guessing that his body language is telling you that he's a little insulted by that question. So he probably didn't use the aforementioned material.
Drider.
You don't think these were drow or driders.
Yeah. Are they something? Are they from something you found here? In the land of black blood, I specify.
He doesn't really nod or shake his head. He doesn't seem to react much to it. And you can't really tell what he's thinking just from his body language. You're not
Right. Uh, is this where I cast like Zone of Truth and Silent Table
try.
so we can talk? What?
sure. You could try.
You can try.
And so like we talk to him over this table and nobody can hear him from the outside. We could try, or we could just have him be struggling against the rope while we try and figure out what to do with this glyph. He doesn't seem very helpful. I'll try to improve his uh, disposition to me. How should I do this?
Well, after a while of her questioning him and doing stuff, I'll describe some of the things you guys are finding on the table. So there's a lot of like complete and incomplete alchemical mixtures all over the place. There's several potions and other things strewn about. One of the obvious things you can see here are these vials of like viscous black liquid that almost seems to move and shift on its own.
Hmm.
It looks like black blood. And these like crystalline
drink that.
vials. None of them are labeled, by the way. None of these vials.
But I mean, but Asha used it to cure me.
And there was something wrong with Asha when she was doing that.
Oh,
There are
okay,
7 vials that look like they're potion vials, and some of them look different, some of them look similar.
well, yeah.
There are 5 more vials of drow poison. You know it because you've seen it before. And Nataka would know there's 3 vials of purple worm poison.
Ah, yes, that stuff.
Most interesting of all, there are these like, they look like severed body parts, but they're being preserved. Things like these, like hanging, like claws, like and pincers, these like scorpion tails, and there's one pair of like these preserved bat wings, and like the ends of them, like where they look like they've maybe been cut off, upon closer inspection seem as if they're ready and primed to be grafted onto something.
Hmm.
So Nataka's like, ooh, like poisons and all these other alchemical things.
Ooh, maybe I can graft more wings onto me. Extra
Did any of you
wings on
guys
top of
besides
his
Valeria want to do anything with that information or do some like other checks around the room?
No.
Are you admiring your handiwork, Soph?
Watching this guy struggle? Probably.
So
Okay.
I am going to use Safa as an intimidate check, but I don't really mean this. So I'm gonna bluff this intimidate check. So here's the bluff for the intimidate.
Wait, who are you trying
I'm
to
gonna tell him
intimidate?
Nat 2. Nice.
this guy that my friend here wants nothing more than to kill you. But if you're useful, we'll let you get away. And here's the intimidate.
Okay. It seems like he's not intimidated by you, and he doesn't really. He kind of looks like he's calling your bluff without saying anything.
Yeah.
Wait, what did Valeria say? She said, "If I'll take him out," or what?
I
He's
said that you're
basically saying
itching
that you're gonna
to
take him out.
kill him if he's not helpful.
So you want him to be helpful?
Yeah, I want him to help us figure out what to do with this glyph.
Then I clench my fists and move in and say, "Very well then," as if I'm gonna, like, harm him. How about that, intimidate?
Intimidate him? Okay, let me see.
You don't even need to bluff because you actually will do it.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm Safa. I don't give a shit about these morality things.
No. What does that word mean? I wasn't taught it.
Morality? That's too many letters.
So, when you he seems to flinch a little bit when you come to hit. So it seems like you might have intimidated him.
Oh, then I'll stop for a second and say, "Oh, do I see second thoughts?"
As I said, he has a very pretty face.
Oh yeah, I'll make sure I aim for the face too.
You ready to cooperate now?
It just kind of seems like he doesn't shake or nod his head. He just kind of stares at you and has this cold simmer. Maybe from his body language you think that he might comply in some way. That for now he's not openly hostile to you.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just unfriendly. Or cooperative. Friendly but not completely friendly.
Well,
But not hostile.
Right. Well, why don't we, I'm gonna detect magic on the glyph.
Oh, we want to detect magic on the glyph. Okay.
Yeah, I was holding off on that. But I was gonna do it eventually. It's a smart glyph. Be careful.
You detect magic on the glyph. You cast it and you do detect magic. And as you focus, the magic coming from this is overwhelming.
Yeah, I need to make a save.
So I was looking for notes. I wanted to find some information about it. But it looks like it's just alchemical shit that I'm like, I don't get this. What the hell? Just vials and shit.
I didn't say you needed to make a roll, but you made a roll, so you don't fall unconscious. But yes, you're detecting an overwhelming amount of magic from.
Yeah. So some sort of
Maybe
artifacty
Raxi
thing.
notices notices Valyria doing that. Say, hey, be careful. These are very
It's not an
dangerous
artifact,
glyphs.
but it is an overwhelming amount of magic.
Aboleth magic is not to be trifled with unless you repair it.
Right, we need to figure out some way to communicate with it.
Yes, apparently they're intelligent of some sort, but I haven't found, at least not yet, I haven't found any notes about specifically about the glyph. So this guy might not know anything about it.
You might
I
not.
glare over at him. Does he know any, does he seem offended by me saying that he might not know anything about it?
I bet you're right. This guy's too much of a mook to know anything about that glyph.
I got 28.
What was he
You do
doing
think he
before?
feels
said
somewhat
darn, it didn't
insulted.
work.
He does seem insulted by it. Okay, so maybe he does know something about it, but I don't know if he can convey it while he's gagged. So I don't know if we'll really be able to get that from him. Unless I have a useful spell, maybe. No, not really. I don't think I have any useful spells for this.
Araxi, since you're the closest one to it, I'm gonna give you this visual description. This
Alright.
magical symbol, as I said before, is emitting this like foreboding field, as if it were warning that none will be permitted to pass, no matter how righteous the cause.
Well, I mean, it's Aboleth magic, so of course. It's bad news all around. But I don't find through my search I don't see any like notes specifically about this. It's just all his own like personal alchemical research, right? Like that's all I really
On
find.
these tables, yeah, you find like everything he's working with, but you don't see anything regarding the glyph.
Yeah. So this was probably already here, and then he converted this to his alchemical research thing, and it was like, and also you need to guard this glyph. But somebody else, like he probably wasn't want to set this thing up. I mean, that'd be silly anyway if he was. Yeah, we needed to do something with this glyph, but this is so I'm whispering like, okay, this is gonna be difficult. I don't really know. I've never dealt with something like this before. Exactly, so it's gonna be something we gotta be really careful with, because as my master said, these are intelligent glyphs. They are going to resist any. He said the best way to break it is to reason with it.
But, like, Valerius God said only one would fight back.
Right. One will fight back if we try to talk to it, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we might be able to negotiate with it or something. I don't really know. I'm not really sure how to communicate with it though either. Like, do I just come up to the edge of it and do I just try using message to talk to it?
Try.
I don't know.
Try.
I'll try casting message at it and try to talk to it. I'm like, hey, can I
How's
talk
it
to you
going?
this way? Is this gonna work? And I whisper to it with message. Hey,
You
can
try
hear me?
whispering to it.
Yep.
And something actually does happen.
Alright.
Araxi, you go stiff for a moment, and you
Oh,
hear this like loud, resounding, and clear voice in your head.
Oh boy.
And like for
Alright.
Araxi, it like that effect like you see in like movies where like there's like this thumping and this like pulse that like only happens for you.
Okay.
And it might stagger you a little bit. And you hear this voice that says, I am the armor and shield of my mistress, and I fear you not.
Oh, good. I'm not giving you reason to fear me. Not yet, at least.
Give me a sense motive.
A sense motive. Alright, I'm actually pretty good at this skill, so... That's a 31 with the heroism active.
So, how do you react to this happening?
Well, let's see. Like, I don't know if I necessarily believe it, I guess, because, like... It's aboleth magic, and I'm assuming if it's talking about a mistress, I'd be like, well, I mean, Alevra, but I don't think that aboleth magic. I don't think that she actually is able to bend aboleth magic to her will. I think she's completely arrogant to think so.
You know what? That's actually a very convenient way of thinking. Because with
Uh-huh.
that sense motive, you start to think about what your master or what Zerun was telling you, that the best way to deal with these is to deactivate them some other way than physical or magical means.
Mm-hmm.
And you start thinking about, yeah, like what you were thinking before, maybe we can reason with it. Not quite reason with it now. You think maybe this glyph off of what was said to you is some kind of like actual armor and shield or defensive glyph, and it saying that it fears you not is the key to deactivating this glyph. So with your 25 cents motive, I'm going to give you this information. You think that the glyph has to be convinced that the person interacting with it doesn't find the glyph's mistress to be a threat.
Well, I don't, I guess. Like, I think, at least her
Mechanically,
personally.
I'm going to tell you this. So what
Okay.
this means mechanically, you have to succeed on intimidate checks versus it.
I don't know if I specifically can do that. So,
3 successive intimidate checks you think will deactivate this glyph.
Hmm.
okay.
3 consecutive successive intimidate checks.
Does Araxi think it can be anybody or only her?
I think you guys would have to interact with it as well, but...
You think anybody could do it, you just have to interact with it.
Okay.
I think I can do this.
I have a +8,
I feel
so
like-
it's not great.
I feel like, yeah, I don't
Mine's
know,
+14.
can it be the same person, or do we have to have multiple people intimidate it? I feel like
You think it has to be the same person?
Oh, the same person has to roll it multiple times.
That-
Okay.
Yeah, that it has to be convinced that this one person does not find its mistress to be a threat.
Okay, well maybe I'll relay that. I'll be like, well, if we convince the glyph that we do not fear Alevra, then it will deactivate.
I think I can do that.
I think you have a better chance than I do.
Do you have heroism?
Yes, I can cast it on you.
Okay.
So
So
I'll
I am
cast-
going to.
Heroism on you then.
You're gonna cast heroism. I'm gonna cast Eagle Splendor.
Can I aid by yelling behind her, being like, yeah, yeah? No.
Yeah, you get him, Valyria! Maybe. +2 bonus. Give her a +2 bonus with if you make a DC 10, which I think you ought to succeed on, probably.
No, I don't.
Or almost.
It sounds silly.
You
probably
almost
not.
ought to succeed on.
And
You'd be like the people that are
what
like
kind
when
of
they're having a
action
rap
will
battle,
this
you're like,
intimidate check be?
What kind of action?
yeah, you get him.
It's going to be a full round action.
You're like the
full
people
round
in the
action.
rap
Standard action.
battles who are sitting there behind him going,
It's a standard
"Oh!"
action because you can actually do this in combat.
Okay. So this is a standard action, so I cannot use my touch of luck because that is a standard action. I cannot use my bit of luck. But if I
Might be able to with the
do
first
roll
one.
like a 1, so my intimidate is now at a +18, I believe.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Okay. Araxi, you would probably tell Valyria that if she wants to interact with this, either she's gonna have to use a spell like you used, or get up close and like interact with.
Yeah, I'll tell her that. You'll have to get close to it, or you'll have to use some sort of spell to communicate. I don't know if you have access to a spell like message, like I was using.
No, I'm gonna get up close.
Okay. Well, I'll be ready
If I
to
can.
help you if something bad happens.
You'll have to be like 5 feet.
Okay.
I'll be ready to like teleport in
And
there
when
and
when you begin interacting
dim
with
door
it,
out.
you get the same like words as Araxi.
Yeah.
That I am the armor and shield of my mistress, and I fear you not.
And you should fear me and my deity.
For we don't fear Elevra.
Let's see if this rolls the right number. That's plus 14. It should be plus 18. What's
So-
going on?
Should be a 31.
Wait, maybe it is correct.
So what's the
Oh,
total?
I rolled an intimidate earlier. No, that was at a plus 14. Yeah, so that should be a 31.
Then you have one success. You can mark that somewhere, or I don't know, maybe I'll write it somewhere.
Oh, we might forget. Please do.
And
Oh,
I'll say,
man.
no, really, you should fear me and my deity. Plus, I have strong allies.
Could I have done Grand Destiny? Is that personal?
So it's
I
a
could have put
33
a
now?
Grand Destiny on you. I should have done that too.
That's
Oh, well.
a 37.
Okay. That's another success. And a 30. Nice roll.
And not even my allies just here. I have allies on the surface.
Okay. You succeed 3 times in a row, very, very skillfully. You didn't have any mess-ups there. My other party, my in-person party would be proud of you. This
I'm
was
guessing they had a
this
harder
was the
time.
tricky part for them. Sometimes the dice was just like, nope, start again.
Yeah. Well, we could have.
So,
I was just looking at
all right,
this. I could have
everybody,
actually given
get ready for this.
Valeria Grand Destiny.
Something
Okay.
happens.
Okay.
Of course it does.
The foreboding aura from this glyph dims until it finally goes away, and this glyph, the writing doesn't go away, but it fades until it no longer glows.
Mm-hmm.
And this light surges into Valyria.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Well, at least I have heroism.
Can I tell
So
what's
it's better
going
than
on
that
here?
now. So, Valyria, or Mantis, this is very important. For
No, that's
20,
a fun.
you've deactivated the glyph. It is not gone, but it is deactivated. For the next 24 hours, you have a +4 insight bonus to AC and immunity to electricity.
Okay.
You've deactivated it using its true key.
Do we know how long it's deactivated for? Is it only deactivated for 24 hours?
It's deactivated permanently until it gets restored.
Okay.
It would have to get restored by Elevra or something like that. As far as you know. Like, the way you're looking at it right now is it's not going to come back. It shouldn't come back by itself. There's no, like,
Okay.
lingering magic here for it.
And I
or
can
nothing
tell
strong.
that Valeria disabled it, right? Like.
Yeah, if you detect magic, you're detecting, like, a very, very faint aura.
Alright, well I'm glad I trusted Valeria with this task. It seems like it worked out.
Something else happens though.
Okay. Do the things break out of their cages?
As the light shoots into Valyria, this other bolt of energy, almost like a lightning bolt, breaks through this it breaks through the ceiling of this tower, and it arcs in a direction.
Well, it's time to go, guys.
What do you guys do? We'll probably be ending the session soon here, but I want to try and leave you guys with a cliffhanger.
So wait, which way did the arc go?
I can tell you in just a moment.
Okay.
It's gonna head for... Let's see, where the hell is it?
We should take this guy's stuff. We might be able to use it, and yeah.
How many people can you dim door? Let's just take him, and then I'll...
Well, I mean, the thing is, I can dim door willing targets, so I mean...
Okay, so
yeah.
the bolt was arcing toward...
Okay, I can kill him, and then there you go.
Yeah, then we can do it.
I don't know if I want to hesitate sitting there taking stuff
It was
off
arcing
of him.
kind of north.
Okay.
North, slightly north, slightly northeast, but mostly north.
Okay. Interesting.
So far as you might notice this on checking him or just checking around. The only stuff in here that looks takeable is the stuff on the tables, which I'm sure Nataka would take the most of. He, if you check him, has dozens of vials and potion things on him.
Yeah.
Like underneath these clothes, yeah, he's concealing like a bunch of vials. And nothing else.
He doesn't have okay.
Doesn't have
Well, he doesn't have a book or anything.
Nope.
No, he's probably not a wizard. He's
Yeah.
probably an alchemist. He might have been a wizard in the original.
I think he's a
Second
sorcerer.
Alchemist. He might have been, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you had one of those earlier where Matt recreated him as an alchemist. He might be the same sort of thing. I mean, it makes sense. Like, of course, then again, alchemists usually have a formula book, but he might not have it on his person. He might have it hidden somewhere. He doesn't need to have it on his person, so especially since he's not an adventuring alchemist.
And if you ask
he is.
Nataka and she looks around on him, she says that these vials that he has look kind of extra, like
Yeah.
what she makes.
He is an alchemist.
And she says that if we
Yeah, he
take them,
probably
they will
is.
probably be useless for us.
Yep, he probably is an alchemist because there's
But she
probably
does think
characters
it's
like
weird
that.
that he doesn't seem to have anything else on him, not even protective
well,
items
he
like
probably didn't think he was gonna get jumped. I mean, look down there in the courtyard.
Well, here goes nothing. I'm gonna try and plane shift him to heaven. Here you go, Drow.
Oh god, you're gonna send him to join,
I feel
what's his
bad
name?
for Nirvana.
No, he's in Nirvana. This guy's going to heaven.
Oh, heaven
Oh,
itself.
okay. They're going different
He's
planes.
gonna die!
He probably is. But I mean, the other guy didn't die, theoretically,
Valyria,
right?
He might
you
not.
know that
Oh, I know that he'll die? Okay, I'll do
You
the
know
other
that
one, the
heaven is
Elysium.
so positively aligned that the positive energy will like seep into him and make him burst like a balloon.
How about
It's
Elysium,
such a
then?
positive energy plane.
They might find some use for him.
Elysium is kind of also dangerous because it's one of the extremes. Nirvana is a little more forgiving because it's neutral.
But this guy is chaotic, and he's aligned with chaotic of Elysium.
But he's likely evil, and the chaotic good people of Elysium will likely kill him.
That's probably true too. Hmm.
But at least he won't explode from
At
being in
least
the plane.
Valeria won't see
God,
it.
I rolled 4 nat ones tonight. I'm so proud of myself. That
What's
knowledge
what's
arcana I
the
rolled
lawful
earlier.
neutral plane?
That is Axis.
Axis?
Axis. Home of the inevitable.
Maybe he'll have a fun time in Axis.
Okay, give me.
There's lots of red
roll
tape there.
Cast a little check for spell penetration.
I probably won't be able to do it, but you know. So his will 22.
22 will.
We probably want to get the fuck out of here when you're done with that.
Yeah, I know.
He saves.
He saves. Okay.
He resists and doesn't go.
Do
That's
we
what
want
I thought.
Sopha just to kill him?
I don't want to kill him though.
And like moments late, like in a few moments, you probably start to hear some like footsteps and like shouting outside, and Elvin like, what was that?
Yeah, we should
You
go
know
up
what?
to the top.
Let's just leave him here tied up as a statement.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's go, quick.
As a statement? I mean, I guess it's making a statement either way.
Well, it's making a statement to Alevra that we don't. Well, at least this is how Sopha's thinking.
We don't
She
give a
doesn't-
shit.
No, she doesn't have to stoop to Alevra's level to get things done.
Sure,
We could just
I
leave
guess.
him with a note.
Do we have
Like,
time for a note?
You
Let's
could just
go.
tell him something too. Be like, hey, here's our message.
thanks for the help,
Here you
but
go.
and we're gonna run up the stairs and get out of here.
Don't you guys
Dude,
still
we
have
don't even
Windwalk?
run-
Yeah, we do.
We have Windwalk still, yeah. We would take us a couple rounds to reactivate it, but yeah, we could just run up the
Okay.
stairs and then Windwalk away from here. Alternatively, I could literally just teleport us back to where we came from, like back to the temple.
Well, let's say you guys do Windwalk out of here for now, and like,
Yeah.
when you get up, I'll show you that like you can still see the center of the courtyard, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see like giant, like organized groups of these drow, like all like marshaling around, like on patrol. And from one of these buildings, I believe it's this. There are like bats coming out with like riders on it that are beginning to like patrol the area, and you kind of can see like the remnants of that like arcing energy and the direction it's going.
Is it going to Jay?
It's going this direction.
Okay.
Yep, to J, possibly. Well, that's useful
I think
knowledge
it's supposed
because
to be an eye that's messed.
Well, yeah, that's
fair.
an eye. This is Jay.
Okay. So it's going to the eye. Well, in any case, yeah, that's that might be where the main one is, but we don't want to go there yet because we gotta get rid of the other runes. But that's useful knowledge. All right. If it seems like we can just windwalk out of here, we'll do that. If we can windwalk. If it looks like we aren't going to be able to, then I'm going to tell everybody, like, I can just teleport us out of here if we need to. But if it looks like we can get
Well,
out
you
of here,
guys
then
are
I'll
flying already in Windwalk,
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
you
you might
guys
be able to
could just Windwalk or teleport.
wind
'Cause, I mean,
walk
all
away
that's
60
out
miles
here
per
is like
hour.
Bat Riders, and
Yeah,
they're
I mean,
patrolling the fort.
yeah, wind walk's like 60 miles per hour, so there's a good chance we can just get out of here with wind walk, but
Yeah.
and just fly back that way. All the way back to, I mean, it's like 6 hours or whatever he said, or something like that to get back
We might
here.
not
But
want to go all the way back there. I think we want to get like away from here and reconsult our map for where we want to go next.
yeah, we could hide over here near these mountains or something too. But yeah, just somewhere
sounds
not here. We go not
Right.
here.
Okay. Well, do you guys want to? Where are you guys going?
Let's go to these foothills here. That's like
These foothills. Okay.
that's probably only like a few hours away, right? In Windwalk.
I think that's only an
Yeah,
hour away.
that's like an hour away. So yeah, we Windwalk like an hour away.
I'm gonna say at this distance, you guys actually might see something. Because you're at like you're close to these cliffs and stuff. Like just these bluffs. And go and give me perception.
I mean, if it's bad enough, I'll just teleport us. But
I
yeah,
think this is for what we do next session.
yeah, probably.
might,
That's
I don't
only a plus, so it's a 19 for my perception. I don't have heightened,
Okay,
heightened
so
awareness recast yet.
You see, it gets your attention. It's like you hear a very faint sound because it's still quite far away, many miles. But you also see something after you hear it. You hear like the crackling of electricity, like thunder almost in the distance. And you look at the cliff side, and there's this one spot where you see like these bright flashes. Where like there's like this, it almost looks like a little thunderstorm is happening like on the cliffs. Where like lightning just periodically shoots out in a random direction. It's very noticeable.
I point that out to everybody.
It's probably
seems
where one of
strange
the
enough.
glyphs is. Oh, that's probably the one that fights back.
Huh.
Because it's
Okay.
not on the list of the other one.
So I guess are you guys planning on going back to the shrine or somewhere else?
We'll probably just move
Uh,
on. I don't
don't
think we
need
have
to
a reason to go back to
rest
the
or
shrine.
anything, so we'll just go to where we feel like next.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
how many hours? It's been like 7 hours at this point, right?
Something like that, yeah. So
So,
I
I
mean,
mean,
out of
if there's
character, I think
somewhere-
this is where I'm
We
gonna
still
call
have
session.
time, and,
Yeah, I think
Unless you guys want to keep
if there's somewhere we can get within a few hours, we'll probably do another one on this day at least. But yeah,
I guess where do you guys think you want to go?
like I mean, this island over here at J or this area we saw was over here in H is where Safa noticed it. Towards H.
Yeah, you're noticing the lightning coming from here.
Yeah, we can get there. We can
Some
get there in a
miles
day.
away. And the lightning, like I said, arced over this way.
Yeah, that's a long ways away. But we can get to this island, or we can get down here in like an hour, and we have time to do that. Like we could do that, no problem. So we'll probably do one of those two. We'll either go to this one, I think, or this one down here, and that's probably what we'll do for this day. Because, like I said, we spent a lot of time just getting to this tower over here, like the fortress that we just went to. Like, even though it was a really short, like most most of it was just time spent flying there with Windwalk, but it was
Yeah,
still
I
like a
know.
lot of time. Even though like out of character we didn't experience much time for that, in character would have been a long time to fly there.
What are the labeled parts on our map? I know the Cathedrium is labeled. Are there any other labeled parts?
Like, is the Weeping
We have
Cliff and the
this
Black
labeled.
Mire marked?
The Weeping Cliffs is
inverted mount.
labeled. The Black Mire is labeled. The Inverted Mountains is labeled. The Rotstone Hollows are labeled, and the Hanging Forest is labeled.
Alright. So all those
Okay.
texts.
There is also one other thing labeled.
Okay.
Over where it says M, that's labeled Orgeshta. And there's kind of like a little symbol here that might indicate it's a city.
I probably
City,
spelled that
okay.
completely wrong. That's alright though.
Almost. It's spelled Orgeshta.
Oh, well, whatever. I can't edit it anymore, I don't think. So. That's the new spelling, okay, guys? I am a master linguist. Knowledge linguistics. Anyway, yeah. Fair enough. Alright.
And there's like other little like notes on it that like it's kind of indicating like things like bats and like other kind of monstrous looking things.
The
Yeah,
hazards
so-
of the land.
Well, near Orgeshta in particular. So you think that maybe it's some kind of city that normal people don't use. Like maybe it's a monstrous kind of city.
We should check that place out. Maybe it's got some cool stuff there for us.
Maybe
Go hang
that's
out
where
with
the plaza, the Shining Plaza is?
Maybe that makes sense.
Maybe, or we can perform some more divinations and commune.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we got one more thing. We're gonna go probably
You've got
to
cryptic, clues, so you might have to divinate some more to narrow
I
the
don't feel like it's at J. I feel like we would go to H, and I feel like H is where it will attack us.
Well, we didn't use very many spells in this first dealing with the first glyph. We managed to be pretty lucky there and only use a couple. So I used a couple invisibilities and used a silence, and that was about it. Like we didn't use a whole lot there.
One Martial Flux.
Yeah, it was and Natalka didn't use any bombs. So I mean, like. We used a couple extracts. Natalka used invisibility. I used 2 invisibilities, but I mean, yeah, I still have most of my spells left. So I used Chains of Light as well. That was a level 6 spell. I used 1 level 6 spell, but I still got 3 more left. So, yeah, I'm good to go. Even if it's a heavy combat encounter, I'm not that concerned about it.
Well, I like the way you guys went around doing that area, because that could have been a lot of heavy combat. You only went into one thing, so I mean, maybe there's other stuff there, but it should have been obvious from like an aerial point of view that the courtyard was definitely going to be like there's a lot of combat down there.
Yeah, no, it made sense to not deal with that. That's the only thing I was worried about is it might be one of those ones where like maybe the biggest tower wasn't the one we needed to go to. Like maybe it was in one of the smaller towers, and the big one was just like a headquarters.
It was, but you handled it well. And I know it may
worked
seem
out
like you
okay.
used like a lot of low-level spells to get it done, but sometimes that works.
No, I mean that's
depends on
what
if you
low
have-
level. When you're a level 13 spellcaster, that's what low level spells are for. Is to like do stuff like that. You're using your high level spells to end encounters, and your low level spells to just avoid them entirely. Because like, yeah, I don't need to use level 3 spell for like a save or suck spell as much.
So it looks like there's we saw lightning shoot out of the glyph, and it looks like there is another glyph over there. Like that's what
No,
that's
yeah.
what Mantis
No, that's
is assuming, and that's what Valyria is assuming.
yeah, that
And
makes
since it doesn't
sense.
look like it's a place
Imagine-
that's in a Toadstool Palace, quicksand, or a plaza that reflects and shines, I'm guessing that's the one that's going to fight back.
Yeah, maybe.
And it looks like it's spitting electricity at us.
You would also do care to make use of that buff you have, Valyria.
Right.
It's a very
That's why I'm
powerful
thinking
effect.
that we should try to
And it
disable
might tip
this
you
one.
off that you might get other ones too.
Yep.
Yep. I don't actually have points in Intimidate. I was like, crap. If it had been a diplomacy roll, I could have just been like, I don't need Valyria to do it, because I'm actually pretty good at diplomacy rolls myself. Like, I have a plus, with heroism, I have a plus 17 bonus to diplomacy. So I think Valyria is still better at it than I am.
Might have different rules.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
I'm still.
Yeah, they might have
But
different
my point is, I'm pretty good at diplomacy rolls, and I'm good at bluff, but Intimidate's my one that I'm not good at. I have.
But
I
if you have, like, resist energy that you can cast on people, and I can use my protect energy, and it looks like it's shooting electricity at us, and I'm currently immune to that right now,
Yeah.
I think we can fly up and maybe try to deal with that one at the beginning
I do
of
have-
next session.
I actually do have resist energy prepared right now, so I could cast that spell. It's a level 2 spell, so
Right.
just throw it up on people. I'm like, here you go, resist energy lightning. What does it give me? 20? No, I guess 30 out of it. I'm high enough level I get 30
so
out
we're
of
done for tonight?
Yeah,
I think
we'll end
so,
the
yeah.
session here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm getting really tired.
it.
yes,
And I
that
got
was
Rise
fun.
of
I hope you
Runelords
guys enjoyed it.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I
you
did.
get
I
XP?
especially enjoyed that first. That first combat was really fun.
XP. I'm gonna have to give me a bit because I'm gonna have to like figure out how to distribute XP here
Oh, maybe some other
because
time.
you guys didn't defeat anything, but you're still gonna get XP for it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we defeated the first
What's with
fight
this?
that we did. We won.
Well-
I feel like we won that fight pretty handedly.
No. The fight that we actually defeated was the alchemist.
Yeah, we beat him too. But I mean, I feel like I know.
And
I mean,
the
I
glyph.
guess in the
We
end,
defeated the glyph and we defeated the alchemist.
we'll
The
probably
rest
run
is
into what's her
wishy-washy.
name later. But we beat her pretty. I feel like at least. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if we get experience for it, but at least it felt like to me that we did defeat her. Like, I don't know. I felt like we won that fight pretty handily. She did some damage to us, but I mean, like, we still won that fight pretty handily.
Yep. So
Kid
give me
didn't
a
go away
little
'cause she
bit. I'll
lost.
post on Roll20 the experience that you guys get.
I'm
stuff
gonna head out now.
I'm just gonna have a blank
thanks, Secret.
session
Have a good night.
name. The first glyph 57. Meh.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.